Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I greet you. How are we all doing? I hope all is well with you. So this is a live broadcast. This is a live program. We are going to spend just a few minutes or just an hour thereabouts, depending on how we progress, on this one. Okay, I welcome you. Please make sure you put your comment and like the video. If you are new here, please, I welcome you. And this live stream is going to be direct. And it will be somehow direct because I tagged this live stream, and I believe that Mr. Edmond Obilo, that is his name, that he will have time to take a look at this live broadcast, hopefully. So please, if you come across this video, I expect you to do the needful. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you share it to many platforms of your choice. You know what I mean? So we're going to do what you can do. Do what you think that is good for us, before we continue. And somebody drop a comment. I'm coming to your comment. Okay, just a moment.
Chineke biko kpatara maka eluigwe obodo dị n'ọlaedo were eluigwe na-agụgụ ebere niile m na-efe n'elu ụwa maka eluigwe abụ m niile m na-akpụkpụrụ gị Chukwu ọma m maka eluigwe ka nketa oke na eluigwe eze m maka eluigwe
Those are blessed I see you. We have another person here, Clement. Omaka Meregika and also blessed said what? What did you say? Good evening from here, Mazekai report. Good evening to you. Our one and only our one and only Armstrong is in the building. I see you, my brother. What to you? Please, whichever platform you're watching, we are streaming this on 2 different platforms. So make sure you like the video. Very, very, very important. This is 3 minutes of the program. So just give me time because I'm trying to bring up the video of Edmond Obilo. We're going to bring, I think we're going to start from that. Okay, just bear with us. And I want him to understand something. I'm not saying you should respond to me or that I'm demanding answer or whatever, but I've watched your videos severally. 3 days ago, I reacted on one of your videos. Today again, you drop another one. But that each time I listen to you, I felt that you are still not getting it right. I don't know if you are doing it, on purpose, or you just don't have access to better information. We don't know what you're supposed to know, because I find it difficult to understand why you chose to ignore some of the sensitive parts. That is they are all in public domain though. You are not talking about it, but you are reading the script of DOS as if they actually mean, SDS though, as if they actually means a lot or they are very, very important. Even you don't need to be an IPOB member, an oath member to know what you're supposed to know. No, you don't need to, because everything is out there in the public domain. You understand? So it is important that we pay attention to some of those things, so that when you are talking about it, by the time you talk about it, you cannot have a very credible, important information about what you want to say. So, like I said, I'm not gonna waste much time. We are going to go direct, but I'm just trying to bring one of the video of DOS, and of course with the video of this our brother Edmond Obilo. Okay, so we will start from that. We'll start from that, and we now move to other things that we are going to present to you. We are going to present those ones for you in this live broadcast. Now, let's start with Edmond Obilo. But before then, please like the video. This is 4 minutes to the program. So please make sure like the video and share it on any platform of your choice. Okay, so like I said, we have some people here. Mr. Jonas Gregory, I greet you. Good evening, Mazeka Report, and to all genuine Biafrans. I greet you too. Noye Okolie, I greet you, Noye. My brother Kai, good evening from my end. Good evening to you. You're welcome, man. Billion said, good evening, my beloved, my lovely genuine Biafrans from my coast here in New Delhi. Okay. Little India, long live Mas Americano, long live PM, long live DPM, long live France. All right, thank you so much for your comment, and we are going to go straight to the program.
Tale of two factions, a detained leader, and a power struggle that reveals the fault lines threatening to tear the indigenous people of Biafra apart. On one side, you have the IPOB Directorate of State, its highest decision-making body, now led by Chika Edoziem. They've made an unprecedented move. They have gone ahead to indefinitely suspend the office of the leader of IPOB and the position of Director of Radio Biafra, both previously held by the man who has been the movement's face for a decade, Nnamdi Kanu. In a statement, Edoziem justified this drastic action as a protective measure. The DOS, that's the Directorate of State, cited intelligence report about a meeting between Kanu and Nigerian security agencies, concerns that communications from Kanu's prison have led to the arrest and death of members, and fears that a new militia is being formed to ignite violence. So take note of that point. The Directorate of State of IPOB fears that a new militia is being formed to ignite violence.
For the sake of this, our brother here, Mr. Edmond Obilo, he's an Igbo man. I'm surprised to notice that. I'm surprised to know that, because in our live broadcast a couple of days ago, I searched for his location online while streaming live. Many of you have, maybe if you watch that video, if you come across it, glory be to God. But if not, I'm just reminding you, just want to let you know that he's an Igbo man from Imo State, born in Benin State, grew up or trained in North and studied in Ibadan, in Yoruba land. So he's a core one Nigerianist by virtue of her background, his background. No, Mr. Obilo, whether you are one Nigerianist or not is not the reason why I'm responding to this, reacting on this video. One thing I want you to understand, because many of you always pretend that you don't know the truth. But you also want to educate people, as you call it, state affairs. And this your state affairs, is he actually representing the state? It left for people to, to answer that. But the way you are going, you are actually trying to validate DOS as if actually they are matter, like as if they're actually representing any meaningful thing. The truth of the matter is that they don't represent anything. These are bunch of, selfish individuals who believe that they have access to power. They know how to twist word and enrich themselves. Yes, I know in your mind that, oh, this guy is a pro Nnamdi Kanu. Oh, this one is a supporter of Mazi Kano's a loyalist. Then DOS are loyalists to who? He is the person that founded IPOB. Some say the Emeka Mesere is the one. But why must you think that it's Emeka Mesere? He's not. That you have a group called IPOB, and that IPOB doesn't represent anything. And probably they did not even register it as IPOB in UK. Because if they had done that, they would have sued Mazi Kanu. Mazi Kanu is not an idiot to know that somebody have used this name and continue using the same name. Emeka Mesere is a barrister. He's in position to know better than many of these DOS. Why I'm repeating myself, because I just tagged this video again. Let me just remind us. This live broadcast is being tagged to this our brother here, Mr. Edmond Obido. Not to attack him, but to remind him to be aware. I just want him to be aware of what has happened. Of course, he may not have access to some of those credible informations, some of those important part of the event that lead to what is going on today. Mr. Obido, I believe you must have heard DOS claiming that the new group that Mazi Kanu, because I wasn't there, I did not hear from Mazi Kanu. It was alleged by his lawyer and his brother Kanta Khan that he has dissolved the old DOS, and after that he has new members. In that his new members, those ones that are apparently Chike Dozemande and his gangsters, they don't want to accept that they new people. But they forgot that when Mazi Kanu, appointed them, Mazi Kanu was in Kuje prison. The same thing that happened now has happened before. But why are they, refusing to accept? Because they have this, agenda. The assignment is to rubbish the IPOB entirely and to make it look like Mazi Kanu is a bad person. When Mazi Kanu inaugurated them from Kuje prison, those that were used to be in the affairs of IPOB, then do they hijack anything or try to seize anything? The answer is no. Now, if they say that Emeka Mesere is the founder of IPOB, who employed them? Is it Emeka Mesere? No. Mazi Kanu is one that employed them, that selected them, that even gave them the name DOS. They don't know what it means. He gave them the name and told them the meaning of DOS. So everything actually passed through Mazi Kanu. So removing him from this IPOB is not possible. And you should know better, because I believe that you are educated. So you are in position to know better than all these errats. Now, you are still calling Chike Dozemande, DOS the highest decision-making body of IPOB. Who made them to be the highest decision-making body? The same man that they have told you that they have sacked. Do you understand? The same person that actually made them who they are. It's not possible. That's what I was saying. You cannot be a highest decision-making body without Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The reason why your decision is highest is because you have the leader together with you. Remove that leader, the mandate of making that decision is zero. So if Mazi Kanu distance himself from them, they don't have that legitimacy. to make any decision. So why are you still referring them as the highest decision-making body? That is to me, that is a fraud. You don't do that. Let them be the one claiming to be. You are not supposed to get involved to refer them or call them highest decision-making body. They are no longer, and they cannot be. Now, let's continue.
The DOS argued that a decentralized leadership structure is necessary for the movement's survival, declaring that no individual has the authority to dissolve its central leadership structure. This is an administrative dispute.
So if automatically Mahatma don't have right as a supreme leader, automatically that means decision that Mahatma has made is automatically, dissolved and it is null and void. Meaning that the body that they're hiding in, claiming that they are the leaders, will be affected. Because there was no time they come together, voted Masakano to be a leader. Why? Because he's the founder. You get the point now? The beginning of the IPOB, the formation of IPOB is still essential. It still matters. So this idea of trying to play as if it doesn't matter, nobody should pay attention, it is not going to work. It's not going to work. Like, you cannot see Mahatma Gandhi as a leader. You obey him. He gave you assignment. When it comes to Radio Biafra himself, without Mahatma Gandhi, the radio is nothing. The radio is just like on another average radio. But because of the voice behind the microphone, that is the reason why IPOB is formidable. I believe that this is not a new thing to you. I believe that you must have watched some videos, or you must have heard, maybe, I don't know, because I don't know if you watch Mahatma Gandhi, because Mahatma Gandhi have said it many times that IPOB is a formidable group. That word formidable, why is it formidable? Because of Mahatma Gandhi. Remove him, every other thing will scatter. He's the person that bears the ideology. He's the person that, he's the person that mapped the template to follow. All this world, these guys don't have what it takes. They can't even withstand pressure. They can't withstand pressure. All you need to do is not even to threat them. Just flash some dollars in their face. They will do everything you ask them to do. How many freedom fighters have you seen behave that way and survive? Never. There's no way you as a freedom fighter. You don't joke with the cash. Anywhere figure, attached with dollars is being mentioned, you are there. Whether it has to do with your freedom or not, you are there because you want to make money. The same Mahatma told Biafrans that a hungry person cannot lead, cannot be a freedom fighter. Is he not playing before us now? A hungry man cannot be a freedom fighter. I know you don't know somebody called Mazakwa. I know that you don't know somebody called Akbarawa. Maybe you do. But these are people who has, questionable characters, and they can represent as a freedom fighter. Why? Because of money. They just show them little money, they can do anything. Thousands of people today claiming to be a freedom fighters are like that. Thousands, I'm not saying 100. From all different angles. Even in this Mazop group, DOS, XDOS, USB, Ogenkere, everybody, any group at all. All of them contain group of people that are very, very, very hungry. Very, very hungry, and they can't stand any chance, they can't just hesitate to venture into anything that will fetch money. I understand that. I'm not saying you should not look for money if you need one. I also need one. You understand? I'm not rich, but I don't call myself a freedom fighter because I know I am not. Can they do the same? No. The reason why they refer themselves as a freedom fighter is because for you to feel relaxed and donate money to them. Once you give them money, they will not tell you, they will not remind you that are you an oath member? Are you an oath member? They will not tell you oath member when they need money. You see the difference. So let us just be careful. Now let's continue. I can see some of our brothers here. Musa, I agree to Musa. and we have Mr. Jonas Gregory. I greet you. Thank you so much. And we have Prince Ekene. Prince Ekene, we are welcome, my brother. David, I see you. You're welcome. You're welcome. And we have also our own lovely sister, our wife from Chinko. Say good evening, Mazakai. Good evening. I hope all is well. My greetings to my brother with you there. Just got home. Oh, I see. You're welcome. We just started. This is just 20 minutes to the 20 minutes in the program. So almost help Biafra. Thank you so much, Joaz. You are welcome. You're welcome. All right, let's continue listening to this our brother here. Pay attention.
A fundamental claim that the movement is now bigger than the man who created it. Do you think so?
That is the word of a criminal, that the movement is not bigger than the man that created it. I mean, people that spend 5 years without offering anything, they're like you call them, the highest decision-making body. Please ask them how many decisions has them made apart from working on the ground. How many decisions have they made in 5 years? Autopiloters, automated pilot, like the pigeon in the UK, normally called automated piloters. That's what pigeon love to call that. One pigeon. The other gangsters are busy. Watching. I mean, what is that decision? The highest decision-making body. How many decisions has them made? Can you take me back to one of them, the one they made in 2022, the one in 2023? What is the decision in 2024? In 2025, what's the decision? Let me remind you the one they made. Stop sit at home by taking $40 million. 40 million naira, I think it's not naira, not dollars. 40 million naira. 40 million naira. I shared the video already. Okay? Then again, that's the first decision. Another one is that money is to stop sitting at home. That's the decision-making body, what you can see from them. Another one is we are sacking Master Morgan. Mention another decision that they have made. Can they even control anybody in homeland today? No. Oh, Master Morgan is in prison. He's in prison. We don't list a man in prison. But they want the man in prison to mention Simon Ekpa, to help them to relegate, PM. You can see the mentality of these criminals. When you talk, they say that you are insulting them. Pay attention.
On the other side is the IPOB faction, speaking through its media and publicity secretary, Emma Powerful, which has fiercely rejected this coup.
I love the fact that
this faction.
I love the fact that you called it coup. So I give it to you. You did very, very well on that. It is practically coup, and everybody know that. So this one will enter.
Insist that Nnamdi Kanu remains the supreme leader, and that he lawfully dissolved the Eduziem-led DOS administration before this suspension was announced, replacing it with a new leadership headed by Chris Nwogu.
Okay.
For this faction, the move by Eduziem is illegal, null and void. The authority, they argue, rests exclusively with Kanu, even from prison. As one statement put it, the authority of the supreme leader remains supreme, unquestionable, and binding on all members. Now, let's look at the implications of this quarrel within IPOB. It is a fight for the very soul of the movement. The movement is stuck in a paradox. Its founder, Nnamdi Kanu, is a convicted prisoner with a life sentence. He is not just a leader. He has been symbolically elevated to a quasi-sacred status, the supreme leader. He is the martyr, the voice from behind bars, the living embodiment of the struggle. His authority is absolute and unquestionable. This is a powerful tool for mobilizing the base, but it is also a fatal structural vulnerability. A movement that centralizes all powers in a single inaccessible individual is a movement that cannot evolve or adapt. It is frozen in time, emotionally and strategically. The Edosium faction is arguing that operational necessity, intelligence, and the safety of members require a more pragmatic, decentralized approach, a distributed network that can withstand state pressure. The KANU loyalists argue that such pragmatism is a betrayal of the movement's sacred founding principles.
They keep on repeating this decentralization of the IPOB. They want to decentralize. The question is, decentralize the movement, a group. Why? Not even a government. Why? That the more they decentralize it, they have positioned themselves, to be able to challenge the state, that is Nigeria. They also lied that Mazen Ghana have had meeting with government, and that is why he chose to destroy. That one of the things they told Mazen Ghana is to go out there and destroy, destabilize IPOB. Nigerian government don't need Mazen Ghana to destabilize DOS. They don't need Mazen Ghana to help. Calling Mazen Ghana is just to, if they don't want to decentralize, destabilize, to make a DOS to be incapacitated. If they don't want it, they will not even, if they don't want to incapacitate Mazen Ghana, IPOB, they will do everything to hide it from Mazen Ghana. Because approaching Mazen Ghana to help them, to make you guys incapacitated, is actually to make things difficult for them. They have incapacitated you guys already. I don't know why they're saying this. You can only deceive somebody like this, our brother here, Mr. Edmond Obiobilo. Obiobilo, you need to understand, you need to come close to watch activities of this DS. They don't want your analysis. If you actually know them, you don't need to waste time to analyze them. You can only use one video to trace them. You're making them look like they have legitimacy or a valid point to even to be talked about. We are talking about them just to banter with them, not that they have the value. They don't have the value. These are worthless individuals. And the issue of recruiting new DOS is a story for another day, because Biafra have been redeclared. None of you are talking about it. Not that you don't know. You do know. You know, even you know. But it's not important, because even this your platform, of course, is also you have to organize this in a way that the government will be clapping and sponsoring and doing everything, nodding their head while listening to you. Not that from your heart you don't know the truth. You do know the truth. Now, DOS claiming that Mazen Ghana has been warned or instructed to destabilize DOS is laughable, because Nigerian government don't need Mazen Ghana to penetrate into DOS and deal with them. They don't need anybody. They have conquered DOS. So what DOS is representing now is just to conquer other Biafrans with the pretense. The same thing Wazirike is doing. And there's one guy that I wanted to bring his video here, but Facebook. Before I saved it, the video has jumped. How many of you remember the guy that I talked about that I reacted on his video last time? That some of you said, "Oh, Kairapod, you are promoting him." Oh, Kairapod, how many of you remember? I don't know if I still have his video or picture here. I would have loved to share it with you. Because one thing about our people now is that some of us who don't know anything about what has happened are the one trying to add their voice without paying attention to, without even trying to know what is going on. They don't bother much. They just want to, okay, let me just add my view. Can you calm down and find out what is going on before you talk? Connect one or two things before you talk. Like me, I started following Massimo Nagano, listen to him since 2013. 2013. I am not an oath member. I am not a registered member, but I admire Massimo Nagano and I believe in everything he's saying. Do you understand? So imagine somebody like me, every evening, you tune in to listen to what Master Khan is saying. After listening, as a beginner, you can try to find out one or two things if it is true. Everything is true. In fact, he even explained it better than what you claim that you have found out from your searching. I mean, how can you not hate that kind of person? And that's exactly why Biafrans in numbers, in thousands, in millions, started following him. People did not follow him because he's an Igbo man, but because of the teachings and the revelation that come from him. That is why he was able to build, IPOB to a global stage, like how he was able to have IPOB members in how many? I think 50-something countries in the world. You know what I mean? So you cannot just ignore that. The man is well grounded. That is what people are now trying to tell you, that no na chua, no na people na quite name treason. They blame Mazen no why. Man, na each work why some of them did them working. Come on. Let's continue. Thank you so much. Who is this? Our brother, Emeka Justin. I think Emeka, are you the one? Emeka, as a guy greeting from Japan. Emeka, are you the one? Because this your account. Is that the Emeka that we know? Emeka, are you the one? Thank you for your super chat, and God bless you and reward you mightily. I can see that. Somebody said I should ask them a question, please. That is our own sister Noye. Noye, what do you want me to ask? She said, please, my brothers, help me ask this Mr. Edmond his business with the IPOB leadership. I'm seeing him as a Nigerian paid agent. Yeah, I won't blame you for saying to see him like that. I won't blame you. Okay, Mega, okay, my brother, thank you. Nah, I forget you. 4 chiefs. Good evening, dear friends. He says, and another person is Uche Jofo. Good evening to you, Mazaka and Dewo. And we have, I am a citizen of United States of Biafra. Thank you. All right, let's go. Okay. Let's continue.
Both sides are using the language of constitutionality.
Yeah.
The Kanu loyalists argue that only their interpretation of the IPOB Code of Conduct is correct, that it gives Kanu the power to hire and fire anyone, anywhere, at any time. The Edosian faction argues that the Directorate of State itself is the apex institution and that its decisions are constitutional. This is a collision between a formal and a written constitution and the unruly reality of charismatic authority. IPOB is discovering that its constitution is merely a rubber stamp for the will of its charismatic founder, a charter for a dictatorship of the leader. And now that the leader is in prison, the system is being tested. The Edosium faction's suspension of Kanu's office can be seen as a desperate act of survival. By accusing Kanu of creating violence, they are trying to save the movement's non-violent reputation. By questioning Nnamdi Kanu's judgment, they are protecting the lives of their members from a leader whose unguarded utterances are being monitored and used against them. How did they arrive at that conclusion?
Okay.
Nnamdi Kanu is the face of IPOB.
All right, because you mentioned violence, let us talk about it before moving forward. So all of a sudden, Master Kanu is not a violence agitator. All of a sudden, because he sacked them. How is it? What, I mean, what is that he has violated? What exactly is that? Anybody supporting or paying money to DOS, you are not just an idiot. You are useless to humanity. Because these are groups that are doing unnecessary violence to remain relevant, not to engage those that have violated their own rights and buy them, not even probably, and have buyed their members. They are not carrying out their violence on them. Rather, they are carrying secret violence against their people, just for them to label that violence on another man, for them to become relevant and being loved. They are not saying that Master Kanu is a violent person. How? If you ask them, I already know the answer. They will tell you that he's supporting Ekperima. Oh, he's supporting Ekperima. He's one behind the autopilot. The autopilot are a violent group. But when you go deep down to find out who are those carrying out this violence, you will still see their hands on that. You will still see their hands. And you know, I told you that I tagged this video to this our brother here, Edmond Obilo. Edmond, I don't know if you have seen some of this video that I would like to share with you now. And some of them, let me quickly, search for it. I did not prepare to play this video, but I think what you just said now, we need it. I'm sorry, my people, this is not part of the reason why we are here, but please, for the sake of this man, Mr. Edmond Obilo, who happened to be an Igbo man, that's why I feel touched to even talk to him in this manner, by making sure that he's aware, he has access to the information that he's supposed to have, whether he's doing what he's doing, supporting to maybe government-sponsored program, I don't know, because normally your state affairs, which of course all of us watch, is you talking about inviting people that are involved in Q this, Q that, 1967, 1977, 19 that, talking about Nigerian affairs, state affair, and who buy this, what was things like, what was the the state of the country when so thing happened, okay, who buy this, who, that kind of thing. Bringing people that are involved, that know something, that has something to do with those events, bringing them to your platform to talk about it, to interview them, is a very good thing. But the moment you are now shifting to add voice, because you are not actually hitting on Master Kanu directly now, but I know where you are heading to. That is how Madam Imezi Lolone Kachimbeze started. She started by Igbo Bibo. Then she started touching Simon Ekpa a little bit. Then she touched the deeper model a little bit. Then she started giving gentlemen advice. Oh, she went to Sokoto. Before you know it, Master Kanu is now constituting users of social media. I know what I'm saying. So before you now land to where you're heading to, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm just saying this because of the past event. So before you land, let me just remind you what you're supposed to know, so that by the time you land, that it will not be operation, no mess. So hear this. I'm not threatening you, I just want to remind you.
Alias. Ijima.
Okay. Where are you from?
From Ata, Ijaba.
How old are you?
40 years old.
40.
Yes, sir.
What did you do?
I joined ESN.
What's your level of involvement in this whole thing?
Simple English, that's what you understand. Simple English.
Join ESN to do what?
Why you joined
ESN
ESN?
for freedom fighter.
So since when have you been part of the ESN?
Since 2 years and now.
Okay, tell me, how many attacks have you carried out? How many places
How
do you
many-
attack for Imo State?
Only 2 places.
Where?
Afuata and Oro.
Where in Olu?
Where in Olu?
For that roundabout, Amawasa.
Okay, Mr. Edmond, because of time, we may not play this to the end. And if you need it, please, you can also request for it. Is anybody that knows what is going on, that has an idea of what is playing out, have access to this video. If you need it, you can actually just alert me. I will send it to you if you want it, or ask anybody, they will give it to you. Now, this video, because of time, I have to explain to you what happened here. This is somebody, an Igbo man, who was deceived that he's joining ESN. Then he later landed himself in a group called Dead Men Squad. Okay, Dead Men Squad is owned by the current DOS, the current people that are telling that they are non-DOS, whereas they are ex-DOS. A man called Chika Saworo is the one that owned that, Dead Men Squad. It was alleged that he formed this Dead Men Squad, without Master Mechanos knowing, like in Master Mechanos' absence. He used some materials made for, the ESN to form another secret group called Dead Men Squad. And what he do is to convince them that you are not in ESN, but without you knowing that you are in Dead Men Squad. And he told you that he's your commander. Now, his colleagues are funding that. He has his own army, just like Hassan Dombo have his own. Okay. Now, each time they commit crime, they will tell you ESN, that they are in ESN. Then each time they are being caught, they will say they are ESN. Then while they are saying they are ESN, these people that own them, that fund them, will not come out and tell you that they are not ESN, no, that these are autopilots. You get the point? That's why some people don't understand the difference between the Biafra Liberation Army and ESN of DOS. Now, everything has changed because even the BLA are not claiming to become ESN and that. So they have made this look so complicated. But I want you to understand that at the time of recording this video you are seeing here now, it is about Chinua Saworo and his men, Dead Men Squad. Now, this is one of the video. If you go further, you hear him confessing that the person that will give them arms and sponsor him is Chinua Saworo. Ask these people that are feeding information, who is Chinua Saworo and who is this man to him?
Chinua Saworo.
From where? Where is he from?
In that blood.
Now, this is a part where they ask him who is your sponsor. I'm going to take it back a little bit so that you can hear what he said, okay?
Sponsor you, owner.
Na Chinua Saworo. Free man with the sky and the number 1.
So who they sponsor you, owner?
Na Chinua Saworo. Chinua Saworo.
From where? Where is he from?
He did not mention Master Namadukano. He did not mention Simon Ekpa. This is a man of 40 years. Don't tell me that he's a child. He don't know what he's saying. He said, I am 40 years old. And he's pulling trigger. They are attacking places. He accepted here in this interview that he attacked 2 different places. Not in the bush, not Fulani. And he openly admitted that the person that's sponsoring him is Chinua Saworo. So for how long are you people going to pretend that they don't see this video? For how long? Now, this is number 1, okay? Another video is here.
Who be your guy?
My organ Chinua Saworo.
Who?
Chinua Saworo.
Just pay attention.
Saworo.
Chinua Saworo.
Yes.
Who be Chinua Saworo?
DOS na DOS. That's DOS.
Who send you? Who send you?
Scorpion Corner.
Scorpion Corner.
Yes.
That man from his organ, I suppose. No, that man.
DOS.
Yes.
Which one be DOS? Who?
Director of state.
Director of State.
Yes. Yes.
Who be the Oga there?
Chinua Saworo.
Chinua Saworo na mbia ona Oga. Yes.
So a different video, a different person, and that's being recorded in different time. Now, confession still point out at Chinasa Nworu. Now, there's another conversation of this man called Chinasa Nworu, DOSO, because of he's there because they're accusing him as some kind of being violence. Okay, that's why I just want to have the accusing as some kind, because this is the same tactics they use on PM Samarepa. This is the same tactics. So you may not understand this until you spend your time very well to study it. Then you now know that you're actually trying to, those people that are parading themselves to be, as if the executive of the organization is the highest decision-making body of the government, of the group, is not, there's nothing like that. These are a bunch of, irrelevant people that are busy trying to pollute everything. They will first accuse any other people of committing what they themselves are committing. That's the annoying part of it anyway. So who would have believed that after lying on Mas Samanepa, the Prime Minister, they will now move to Mas Namakan himself? That is just for you to know that these guys are not thinking like human beings. Because all the people that have been with Mas Namakan, they did not even attempt to behave, to carry themselves like that. So there's another leak audio of Chinasa Nworu discussing with his boys how somebody contracted what Teodioji's daughter, I believe, or Teodioji's son, contacted Chinasa Nworu direct, begging him on how to use his boys to send someone to judgment. That audio is there. Okay? Now, in the midst of everything that I just told you now, they will be the first to accuse other people of committing crime, committing this, and committing that. I believe that this face is not new to you. Now, listen.
For this guy, Mohammed Abati, Chinasa Nworu, Birabonyi Igbo, one of them here Biafra. I'm a master Biafra one, or Mzunandena Biafra land. Onya Wasa a recruit, Mohammed Abati. Onya Wasa a recruit, a base of Biafra. This guy is more dangerous than Nnamdi Kanu. This guy is evil than Nnamdi Kanu.
Are you hearing that?
So many of the things if I blame on Nnamdi Kanu was done by this criminal.
God bless you for this. Did you hear that, Edmond Obilo? This man here, what he do on social media is to attack Mas Nnamdi Kanu. So he's not a supporter or a loyalist to Mas Nnamdi Kanu. His own job is to go after Mas Nnamdi Kanu, nothing more. To attack Mas Nnamdi Kanu, to attack PM Samanepa, to attack Dr. Abese, to give them bad name that they are the one causing insecurity. But these guys are the people. Remember, he has as of today, there's no single person that have access, that have his own gang group that can be armed. But this guy he has his own group. That if he wants you to live, you live. If he wants you to die, you die. Hiding in the name of ESN to just have his own militia. That is why Teodioji's son contacted him to do a dirty work for him. You know what that means? To do something for him. And that is what? To buy opposition. And in that video, if you need all those things, just all I need, if you need it, the video, I have everything. All this video, I will give it to you for free. In that video, if you listen very, very well, you will hear him saying that he asked the son, okay, send me the picture. Send me the plate number, the car plate number. If he is not eliminating or sending people to Chukwuka Drama, why would he say, send me the number? Why would he demand some of those things that he needed? Just like you now that you're watching me. If I tell you that if I call you now, let me use one person here. Evangelist Lewis is here with us. Let me use Evangelist Lewis, our brother. If I call Evangelist Lewis now and I say, my brother, and I need Ogbogorisi mmadụ in Awata, Ogbogorisi mmadụ. Anything to isi why this official work. For me to call him simply means that I know that is the line of business. I follow him. I already know that this is line of his business. Always he goes, okay, can I report? The one I have now in my shop is one. Just maybe this Madaketa is somebody that below 20 years. If you need it, then I will send it to you. Then I will call my colleague to check if he still have other ones that do like I requested. Because that is line of business. That is what he do. But as this man, my brother here, Evangelist Lewis, is as innocent as he is, if I call him now, he will be like, this is me, are you okay? I will say, no, yes, Evangelist, I know that you are the one, but I thought you are selling this on the whole of US. So now, I didn't go in and move the business, like, go to nonsense being a church. You can see him agitating. Because that is not his line. He's not doing that. If you are selling jeans, if you are selling boutique, you have been in a lap of men wears. And if I call the person, say, okay, my brother, I want to buy a car. This is not his line of business. He will tell me, no, we deal only on men wears, jeans, t-shirt, and all that. You know what I mean? But I have a friend that is into that line. You cannot connect because this is a clothing business. You cannot call somebody who has, who is into boutique business, cannot call him to tell him how much is a plate of rice. He is not selling food stuff. He's not selling fast food. He's just dealing on clothing. But when you begin to request what is the size of the clothes that you need, that means you are into clothing. That's what you do. As simple as ABC. Anyway, let's continue.
So many things was done by these criminals. You people, Mamboko, that now this guy, who the person who instructed the Eastern Security Network to be doing cannibalism. You people, some years back, China Saworu instructed the Eastern Security Network to be doing cannibalism.
Now, this is part of it. Let's go back to Obilo, the Edmond. Let's go back to his video to complete it. I just want him to have idea of
stands his grounds. Even in court, Nnamdi Kanu stands tall. He has never appeared as a man who is afraid of defending his ideals. Even in court, he speaks boldly. Will a new IPOB come soon? By questioning Nnamdi Kanu's judgment, they argue that they are protecting the lives of their members from a leader whose unguarded utterances are being monitored and used against members of IPOB. It is a brutal, pragmatic claim. Their statement reads, the leader's actions are a liability to the cause.
Okay.
That is the words they use.
Really?
The leader's actions
His action is a
are
liability.
a liability to the cause. This is the language of political realism. The Kanu loyalists, on the other hand, have framed this as a monstrous betrayal, an act of gross insubordination, and a power grab by a group that had been lawfully dissolved.
Of course, like CRC.
They are using the language of loyalty
Lawfully dissolved
and martyrdom, which is the language of emotional survival for a movement under siege. Here is the most insidious implication of all. The Edosium faction is in effect claiming that the command structure itself has been compromised by the Nigerian state.
Oh, that is those. You see, Ima, if in a back water, you understand? He said that na no one na forget. Ina na kadi na kebe. You know what na forget. He put the two ways how to make things work, how to make it, but you are the one is getting all these problems. Hey God. Please, I will take it back a little bit. Hear this one. Okay, somehow. Please hear it again.
Faction is in effect claiming that the command structure itself has been compromised by the Nigerian state.
Understand the word compromise. That the command structure has been compromised by the state. Okay? Ima. Anyway, again, go put up here.
They are arguing that the state is using their own leader to dismantle the movement, but the Kanu loyalist can level the same charge. Who is a foreign agent and who is a patriot? In a climate of mistrust and conspiracy, this is an impossible question to answer.
Okay, let me answer that. That's what. Let me just answer you straight ahead. Who is the agent? Who is the agent, and who is actually, who is actually compromising the movement? Who has been compromising the movement? Who is known for compromising the movement? Now, Mr. Edmond Obilosa, I just want you to please listen to this, and maybe in your own words, you can tell me what this means to you, okay?
And emphatically stated, and I believe them, that they are no longer part of this.
So let not be that you don't know who was talking. Let me drag it back to start from the beginning.
And all of that, but IPOB has come out and emphatically stated, and I believe them, that they are no longer part of this criminal gang, as it were. And they are now working with us. Okay. And we'll probably see their own actions in the next few days, and the people are waiting to see what they can or cannot do to join us. And we called on them on the day of our inauguration that if you are not part of this, come out and join us to build a livable and prosperous homeland. So I see, parts of this. Of course, within the agitation movement, we have to agree that there are now factions. There are various factions. There is one led by one guy in Finland called Simon Epa or something. And his own group, IPOB, has come out and pointedly accused that group of being the ones behind much of the criminality taking place now in the Southeast. So it's a very huge positive development. A lot of them in the bush out there, they're having camps here and there. They come out from there to kidnap and kill and so on. So once we isolate all the groups that are not involved in this element.
This is Soludo, current governor of Anambra State, exposing how Chike doesn't, the SDOS that you want people to answer you, who between them and Master Lucano, who is now, sabotaging them, is the word sabotage, who is one, trying to trade the freedom, who is one, bringing the government, taking the government instruction, who is the one allowing Nigerian government to penetrate and infiltrate. These people, the DOS that we are talking about, the SDOS, this is what they have done. This is their story. Don't tell me, because it's Soludo talking. After all, Chike did not validate this, or the DOS have not said anything in line with what Soludo just admitted, that they are now working together. The same people that are telling you that Mazen Kane is working for government, the government want to use him to destabilize the leadership. And which leadership? Leadership in the pocket of in the back pocket of Soludo, Anambra governor. Okay? The problem they have with Mazen Kane, because Mazen Kane refused to connect the move, the DOS to federal government to be used, because what they do is to make sure that they milk and make money at all costs. They don't care. So hear this from Chike Doziem himself.
The governors came.
Okay, I'll take it back also. Hold on.
The governors came. Governors came, not the army now. The governors came and said we should hand over Eastern Security Network to them so that they will be paying these young men salaries and put them on salary scale and the rest. And now they feel that they have gotten all they want. These men, this camp has become the expendable for them. Now they were able suddenly to be able to go in and attack and destroy this. Of course, it's good that they took away these villains that had been, causing a lot of trouble for the Biafran people. But that is, if they are not, going to relocate them to another place and do their trouble. But we are waiting for them, and we are ready for them. And while we are on this, I am appealing to the governors of the Eastern region. In fact, not only the Eastern region now, the whole of the Eastern region, the Biafran states, Ebonyi to Delta to Bayelsa to Rivers and name it, all of you, all your governors. What I'm asking you to do tonight, Abia State Governor, I know that you will not fail your people, that your name, that the poor people will continue to talk about you. Anambra State Governor, that the people will talk about you. Enugu State Governor, Ebonyi State, Delta State, River State, all of you. They told us, they came to us.
So this is Chike Doziem confessing. Okay? So what are you talking about? So I believe this one have answered your question. I believe that your question has been settled.
The most effective ways for a state to destroy a movement from within. In the end, this crisis is a classic tragedy of revolution. A classic tragedy of revolution. It is the story of a movement that has outgrown its own methods. It cannot function without its leader, but its leader cannot function without creating chaos. What do you think? The question for IPOB is no longer just about Biafra. It is about its own ability to exist. Can a movement built on the charisma of one man survive the loss of that man? Or does it face the final bitter fate of all such movements, self-destruction, before the enemy can even deliver the final blow? I would like to get your feedback.
Okay, so this is where we are going to end from him, and then move to other things that brought us about. You already know the point where he's heading to, and I believe he will have access to this our own little response to that. It may help, even though he may not value it. He may pretend not to see it, but I believe he will have access to that because it's being tagged to him. It's being tagged to him. All right, let's move to other things that that we're supposed to talk about here in this live broadcast. So this our sister says something about her encounter with the DOS, SDOS. When you say DOS, not any other group apart from the X. Let's hear from her.
All over the world. I just finished having conversation within the SDOS, and actually I'm can they are na public before ha bia buru ya bia na public. All right, I got na TikTok and I saw them. Ebe ha na-ekwu maka Nnamdi Kanu ekperi makwa Nnamdi Kanu nka Nnamdi Kanu criminal Nnamdi Kanu nke ọzọ so mgbe si ha bugote m because ama m na ha rekọdụrụ ya ọwụ ihe mere m ji sị ka m bịa kwuo ya first. Okay, onwe ihe ha tagibeghị m ha tagigo m as Sabo ha tagigo m as gịnị dị onye autopilot ha tagigo m as Ntanimo. Nekwe question m jụrụ ha asị m ha si n'ime ihe ndị a niile na-aga on because ha nọ na-ekwusi na a na-agbazi ha mgba too much ịmago na complain all over the place onye ọbụla bịara na ha eme ya attack ịbịa ha na ha eme ka attack so ma ba mere ha explain onye mbụ gwa ha aha m mgbe jụọ ha si kedu ihe mere na unu agabeghị Sokoto gaga anụ from unu master ebe ọ bụ since ihe a niile na-efegharị n'efere mba ụwa. Okay, so ha si m na ha agago na ha na-aga Sokoto before I ga-enweta information but na the last time ha gara na before onye ha dinyere ga-erutela ya na the ihe ha kpatara spread wago na social media so ha wee mara na enwere onye bịara bịa nyoo ha na enwere onye na-enyo ha this and that. So nsi okay nsi kamgbe niile ihe gbasara ndị nọ na nga na unu anaghị elete ndị nọ na nga na unu eleteghị ndị nọ na nga all those kind of things. Kamgbe ihe a niile bidoro sewe Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ji wee saaki ya Chike Dozie m kedu ihe mere na unu edinyebeghị mmadụ ka ọ gaa Sokoto. So ha jụọ m si na ngago Sokoto ga ahụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu since m si ha yes which agago m ga ahụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. So ha si m okay na ọ bụrụ na m agago ga ahụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu kedu ihe ndị m wetara kedu ihe m sainụrụ this and that ngwa ha ka m shi wee ga. So m si ha kedu ihe mere na unu agabeghị since ahụ ha si m that na ha ma nganwu because na a na-anazi NIN and etinyere aha ha na wanted list. Ha bụ unu kwukwara na this place si na-ewepụga aha unu na wanted list. M gwakwa ha again si ọ bụrụ na a na-achọ unu achọ ọ na-adị unu gaba ebe ahụ unu akwụwa ekwe gwawa ọha na eze si ya ana m abịa o abụkwa m onye IPOB anọkwa m na wanted list ọka unu si eme. Ha niile bido chịwa m ọchị bido kọwa ihe ọzọ bido kọwa yati na ha sakigo Nnamdi Kanu bụ na ha sakigo ya. Ha si m na otu a m shi na-ekwu na ọ dị ka mbụ onye autopilot ka ha jukene m na-eweta Biafra weta Nnamdi Kanu kedu nke m ga-ahọrọ. M si ha na-enwe nke m ga-ahọrọ ha abụọ together. Yes, because Nnamdi Kanu mere anyị ji nwee dị okwukwe si na Biafra dị achievable. Ha niile bido chiwa ọchị. I don't know what is funny in them. Ha bido chiwa ọchị because without Nnamdi Kanu ha niile would have been in their houses. Ha nwee ike ha amaghị ihe YPOB. So m wee jụọ ha si ebe ọ bụ na unu na-ajụ m si m ga-ewe Biafra ka m ga-ewe Nnamdi Kanu kedu ebe unu nọ before Nnamdi Kanu emepe IPOB kedu ebe ị nọ before Nnamdi Kanu mepee IPOB. Ha sanwụghọm ya ha niile tiwe na mbụ onye autopilot na ha agaghị asanwu m ajụjụ here because ana m eweta ajụjụ make sense. Ihe m ji sị ka m bịa kwuo ya na social media bụ yes because ama m na ha ga-eburu the thing wee bupute ọ na TikTok ka ha nọ na-ayari the next thing ha block or bring am down na-egbu ha oge. But what I want to make it public for everybody to know today is that those people, they know what they are doing. They know what they are doing. Those people are determined to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There is no two ways about it. And we can never let them do that. They just want to bring down Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In a meaningful ajuju, hana akopo, they cannot answer. Kedi he mere n'una njebe hon Sokoto. Jeje hu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu since us no sakiru no obo ka mmadu si eme. Ichu nwa ngage n'ọrụ, obo ya abia the next day ya sigi master kedi ihe mere. Obo ya chowa ka oge shiri oge mokwana kporo mma ya abia mokwana kporo onye register ya na detain obi obo ga esi eme. Kedi ihe mere n'una agabega hu na master. You can't answer. Isi na ahụ nọ na wanted list. Ọ ahụ unu niile nọ na wanted list. Ọ ahụ unu niile nọ na wanted list. Unu si na unu dinyere nwunye Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Who is nwunye Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Who is nwunye Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Unu niile na-adọ position, adọ IPOB, adọ ya ka ihe m na-amahụ the organization. Kedu izi ihe mere na ọ bụrụ na eruo mgbe unu ga-azọpụ okwu asị ndị nọ na organization unu edinyewe family ya? Ọkwa semunuwa wu ihe na-achụgharị ụmụnne Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Unu niile nọ na the organization as the organization unu created. Mana ọha wu ihe na-pass information to the public. Ha sị m data na ka esi wee mebe IPOB abụghị ka abịa na social media abịa na abanta. But unu nọ na social media since. Ọkwa social media ka mụ na unu nọ na-ekwu ihe a kịta. Unu nwa na-enye anyị information since agbakwa elu agbakwa ala emekwa nteme ime unu nwa na-enye ya. Kedizi ndị bụ ndị ahụ na-enye that information since? You cannot answer. Ha sị na m na-ajụzi ajụjụ too much. M na-ajụ ajụjụ too much. Anyway, I just want to bring it to the notice because I know what these people are capable of doing. I know what they are capable of doing. We cannot let them. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu still remain our leader. Anyị agaghị ahapụ onye na-atara anya ahụ soro ndị nọ na be ha na-aṅụ tii na-eme enjoy. Ọ dịghị possible. Ndewo.
Ndewo, my sister. The same people will tell you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is we cannot ask him questions, but they don't want able to ask them questions. You cannot ask them questions, but they will be the first to tell you the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, no, what kind of movement is that? Everything he says stand. We don't ask questions. Go as able different DS. If you call them to ask questions, I still need autopilot. You don't need to ask. And you don't need to ask them questions. I want to get at this report. Hi, okay, let's move to another thing that brought us here. Okay, let's hear this. Should I go for this one first? Just a moment. Okay. Okay. Let's give it a try.
I'm gonna make this one very quick. I just want to thank IPOB Italy on their tenacity. They stood their ground and they acted like men. Italy have produced one of the gangsters machine in this movement called KK Oda. He sent their cohort to, go to Italy to deceive them. The unit they met begin to teach them how to be men. So I want to tell many of you something. They are not working for the betterment of this movement because they always go with this assertion that they suspended the office of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because they discovered that it has been infiltrated. Please, don't mind them. Or they will tell you, we are now in an institution. Don't mind them. The question you should ask them, said, Oga, okay, let's not agree the office has been infiltrated. So does it mean you need to insult his personality before we know that you are saying the truth? Does it mean that you have to go out there, continue to tarnish his image, continue to tell people how he's becoming a scammer, how he's embezzling money made for the struggle, how he's living a flamboyant life, how he's sleeping with small girls? Is that what goes with suspending somebody's office? There's nothing like that. So these are just cover up. IPOB Italy made us proud. I'm going to post it. Some of you should watch how they stood their ground and then chase these men away. Say, please, we know who we are following. Don't come here again. If you felt that you are big enough for this struggle, we will dissolve this unit, we will form another one. The man we are going to follow is the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. They made it clear. Listen.
Forward, like all this new community sheet and now the new opening community IPOB and I make from this our struggle right now. What are the purpose of all those things? Now presently now Nnamdi Kanu has been suspended as the head of IPOB, and Nnamdi Kanu that this recent DOS, current DOS, has been suspended, but they are not taking his order or taking his lead for that area. And you people don't want us to take the lead from you without you taking the lead from our leader. That's my first question. Chagodi calls that out one again. I got just here the final answer. No. Order. There was sir.
Oh, Biafra. Yeah, I think it's. I don't know. For this program, IPOB could not an individual could not I told Biafra.
Some people have been infiltrated. Martin Nnamdi Kanu's name. Use this name. They memo. Onyen do said. He had actually who shake any account. So Onyen do said. No one heard from Onyen. They be asking all lawyers that you know information. And when a lawyer no currently no with the DOS. All of them now what Onyen do. He had actually that Onyen do. So you don't want to again. You don't want to see from now from the horse's mouth. Who's in there? You don't listen to him. He has been infiltrated by the federal government of Nigeria, and as far as Martin Nnamdi Kanu is incapacitated to lead, use the opportunity when Abasara is what we are doing. And we cannot continue to fold our hands because IPOB is an institution. Our goal is Biafra. No matter where it comes from, our goal is Biafra, to get Biafra. So, only one will anything contrary to what the DOS leadership is talking. Listen, can I say something? On social media. It is not so. Chikerodem is coming today in the meeting to broadcast. I'm not leader away. So try to listen to him. He will address this issue now, today. How we may address. Gain the by 7:30 p.m.
Are you wicked to do? Okay.
Go ahead.
No. Biko onye gele ya bo na ekwu na awo Igbo man nke ejiri Francis Nwachukwu wee mara. Enwere m ajụjụ m chọrọ ịjụ gị nwekwe my own personal decision.
Yeah, man.
Okay, now my ajụjụ m ajụ gị na awo o nwere okwu ikwuru here na unu suspend Nnamdi Kanu because he ji ahụ ya na commit crime. Ya since he ji ahụ ya commit crime ọ nọ n'ime prison onwe ihe gbasara ya unu kwuru ya suspend ya. Una suspend ya since I committed a crime. Ya ugbu a na problem pụtara. Unu bra na jira kambia. Kam kucha bia na suspend ya. Ugbu a na Nnamdi Kanu suspend unu a. Wo national. Then una sooner suspend earlier. Because of this confused. One onye wo match here. Another one to add here. Anyone who want to make our decision here, we are not taking order from any national or DOS. And we don't listen to them anymore. If people want to close here, we will open our own.
One after another. Come on down.
IPOB, Mazi Henry Jacob from Abia State. Onye si ogini ele afa nke ya.
Mazi
Deputy. Kafia.
Mazi Ikechukwu.
Okay, Mazi Ikechukwu. Mazi biko
onwe something m chọrọ iti ito ịghọtago mụ arụ nwa nwụkwa onye Abia steeti nwanne Nnamdi Kalu ka nwụkwa and I follow Nnamdi Kalu till the last grave ebe ọwụlọ ọ nọ ka mụ anọ nke si na suspend ya mmadụ na suspend onye nọ n'ime na-ata afụ because of mụ na gị na-abụ go deputy Maazị Nnamdi Kalu na-atakwa afọ a because of mụ na gị abụọ because Biafra abịa ama nchụpụ gị ama mi na aghọta ebe m na-aga na okay so n'issue na a suspend kwa Nnamdi Kalu na eji aha ewe na-eme ọ ugbu a na ka ekwesịrị suspend ya o nwego kwubere ihe a before but ma igbute akpụ from China ime nke a mee nke for this IPOB I no trust DOS since ka m na-ekwukwu ya n'iru onye ọbụla I no trust DOS I no trust Kaka that one nọ na Rome a na-asị na national o nwedị ihe ọ na-ekwu mụ a na-efolo I can never follow him I can never follow him I cannot follow him because ihe niile a na-ekwuwa ashị ajụọla m ajụ before ebe nwere asa na-esendịrị ndị ESN ego kedu akaụntụ eji esendị ego kedu onye ezigara ka o jee fụ Maazị Nnamdi Kalu marakwanụ ma ihe niile a na-ekwu ma ọ wee eziokwu ka ọ wasị nobody
I'm on behalf of our information. Perhaps, John, I'm going to get us meeting. Then, question I suppose he might arise because all the meetings you were there and they were telling you every garden thing about what is transpiring. They wouldn't kind of hide. They wouldn't kind of zo. We wouldn't kind of hide because we are transparent in everything I do. So, if there are due questions, now why I just suspended land and why I just suspended land? They were about incapacitation. Now is incapacitated to make decisions that will favor IPOB. And you want to make IPOB more. I agree with you. Only possible now. Okomo in Ainaka, Ganyo. Umuchine. Try one give to you. Therefore, as far as I we will return you organization Nnamdi is not sacked in IPOB. Nnamdi is not sacked. The one thing, and when regional answer Coronia, not suspect Coronia. Because of his name, Nnamdi used to bastardize our organization. So Nnamdi is Nnamdi Gapota. They call it too much.
From you people again.
This is the situation here. Cool down. This thing so that because that is the problem we here too. So allow somebody again on the next person to talk because you keep following your power jam back.
But I got the question. I got one question. It's all you can see. You don't think you
DOS enwere power stop Nnamdi Chike dozie mbụ mgbe Nnamdi nọbụ na DSS Don sef ka emede appoint kemgbe so bido logo ọrụ sọsị ihe mụ chọrọ egwu ya bụ ihe m chọrọ egwu ya bụ na ya may take order from them
Iwu Stanley, Iwu Stanley, former financial and assistant secretary. Otam no na. Inye unu na fight before against autopilot. Autopilot to say Samuel Eba say ugbu na DOS wuzu no wa wuzi nde wuzi ihe unu na criticize against autopilot. Enwe ihe unu ga-emewu na this struggle. Nnamdi Kalu before a jail lawyer DOS mere very little ka ha mere enwe ihe ha mere to intervene enwe do n'okwu just eduru nwoke a ga jail ya. So ihe ndị nnu na-ekwu na ụma in fact nonva my non-exist my
so
ihe anyị Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB ihe ahụ ihe nwere ikwu.
Okay, maazị ajụjụ ga-ajụ. Biko unu moto. Na what going on? Can we say something? I'm going to come the leadership. But you need to listen.
The problem can be grave. Bulandia na condemn onye ndu. Unu mere accuse. Otu me ihe na Kenya. Onye ndu na niile. All these things. Unu buzi onye ndu anyị unu condemn one. Just Buto.
Maza, you gonna ask na join you have na leadership. And everybody I know is can make this call. No again. Make this call. Gunu we. Okay, only take a girl who I get want. Una ma make call. Another meeting I could be here. No, not another meeting. Mazi, I na you know. Look at time ga we ga puwa here.
Ona ato ige mutidolu. Onye we anger. Why you suspend them money?
Na the problem.
Why you suspend them money?
I actually didn't. Mazi,
can I say something now?
Mazi, the nation have this in the Koko. Nation have this in Mazi, Adam ka this in the rowdy. Mazi, Adam ka this yeah the rowdy.
Now, they were trying to penetrate them and they refused. They tried everything to penetrate. That's why I don't want to interrupt. I don't want to say anything. I just don't want to comment on that. But you can see, in Italy, they challenged them in like... Oh, Diego. Hold on. Before John. Ọ na-adị mma mmadụ ikweta ife ọ ga-emewu ma kwudosie ike na ya na-enwe n'obi abụọ. They just want to take Mazi Nnamdi Kanu away, like to disgrace him. It's just Ezenago, all the everywhere. Ezenago group of company. Everywhere. Now, let's move to another thing that brought us here, because we must touchlight everything before we go. So let's just hold on. Let's watch this.
na mgbe ị na-ekwu okwu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ama m just like Ikenga Oriakụ na-ekwu today. Ihe m chọrọ ime ka ị mara bụ ihe ọbụla ọ sọrọ unu kpọọ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Ọ sọrọ unu si na ọnwụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu gbusiri mmadụ niile nọ n'ala Igbo. Ihe m chọrọ ịgwa bụ na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu unu na-ahụ na ọ lụsigoro unu abụ ndị Igbo niile ọrụ o kwesịrị ịlụrụ unu. O zigo unu ozi niile o kwesịrị izuru unu. Asụ onye amụma bịara ezi unu ozi legọrọ unu na ya nọ n'ihu ọgbọ agha na ya nọ n'ihu ọgụ isi unu ka ọ ga-esi wee nweta ihe Biafra ahụ mana unu na-abụ na-ekwu maka ya ọ ihe ọ bụ ụzọ gba unu. Mana ihe nji na-emere gị vidio abụ na elechara m ihe niile unu na-asị unu si n'ụmụ nwaasị Okenna ya Biafra child, mana elechala m unu anya unu ncha niile mbụ ndị pụtara anụ buru ihe Biafra n'isi. O nwedịghị ihe ọbụla ngosiri na o nwere ihe unu mere ka Biafra bịa weta atụmatụ Nnamdi Kanu. O nweghị ihe unu mere. Ihe unu pụtazi na-abụ ịchọ ka egbuo Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nwụọ taa ọ bụ ya ga-anwụ echi. Adị ga-ewetị na ihe na-aga ime unu nwa bụ ndị Igbo, unu nwa bụ ndị Igbo, unu nwa bụ ndị Igbo, ihe na-aga ime unu, ihe ukwu ga-eme unu, ihe ga-emegide unu n'ụwa unu ajụwa kedu ihe unu ji bụrụ onye Igbo. Chede ụbọchị taa m na-ewetara gị vidio. Nwoke mmadụ pụtara gwa gị lekwa ihe na-abịanụ na agha adị ebe ọ bụ na enwe na Eastern Governors enweghị ike protect bụ ndị nne anyị na ndị nna anyị ha create ya security ka a guide ya those places. Today, so many people, this Yuna government, putaziele some of people ndị agụụ ji were ha gbaiga n'ihu ọgụgụ termination gozie these people. Anything eme ha sị na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu dịrị ha. Mana unu echefu n'ozi niile na-ezuru unu. Mara na the man si before 100 days fasting na ihe na-egwu na-aga ime. Before fasting emechana emela Maazị Nnamdi Kanu arrest. Unu ncha niile agbatozie this man. Mana ọ lụsigoro unu ọlụ ọ ga-alụrụ unu. Ọsọ unu nweta Biafra n'aka unu. Ọsọ unu enwetala Biafra n'aka unu. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ọbara ya adịghị n'isi onye ọbụla, adịghị onye ọbụla nwụrụ n'ala Igbo taa. Ọbara ya dị n'isi Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. He's an innocent man. Ihe o ziri mụ na unu bụ ozi ka unu ga-esi wee nweta Biafra. Ihe o ziri unu bụ ozi otu unu ga-esi n'ọra nke unu n'obodo na-achọghị unu. Unu ncha niile pụtara taa na-asị na ndị a niile na-egbusisi mmadụ n'ala Igbo na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu dịrị ha. Mmadụ one ka unu gbaworo vidio na North si lekwa na banditi na ihe niile nọ na North na-egbusisi ndị mmadụ na-esetere ha furu isi ha lawa were nwanne unu nwoke tiga na Sokoto prison. Ihe unu ji dị atụ ihe na-eme unu ịpụta kwuo okwu n'ọnụ unu na soshal midia bụ na nwanne unu bụ onye Igbo. Ihe unu ji nwe ọnụ ịpụta na-ekwu okwu n'ihi na onye Igbo ibu unu. Mana ihe niile na-eme na North, the whole amination niile unu na-ahụ na North nwee hụ ha ma na-apụta gbuo mmadụ kụrụkụrụ n'ihu gọọmenti ga-aga ekwu unu epụtaba ekwuo ya. Mana ihe ndị niile na-emenụ ma ndị Nnamdi Kanu dị awe ma ndị na-adịghị unu apụta na-evuru dị ọkụ n'anya ya n'isi. Achọrọ m egwu unu ọbara Maazị Nnamdi Kanu dị unu n'isi na nna o nwere ihe mere Daman ọbara dị unu n'isi n'ihi na onweghị ihe unu menwuru. Ọ sị ka apụta ka edozi obodo unu ncha niile agbakọ ama na unu niile bụ ndị ohi. Okenna ọ bụ si na ogene Okenna ya Biafra child wachide unu niile bụ ndị ohi. Agụrụ na-egbu unu na mba niile ahụ unu nọ n'ihi na onweghị unu menwuru ka Biafra wee bịa n'oge nke unu. Ọhịa unu ji na-ekwuta nwanne unu nwoke. Lewe anya ihe ndị Yoruba na-aga ime unu obere oge. Ịnahụ ndị Yoruba ga-agbatacha unu a ga-ekparishi ụlọ unu niile ndị a niile ụlọ ụlọ na Lagos. Ọhịa ndị aka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu kwuru. Otu aka unu kwugide Simon Ekpa bụtụ ndị na-fight freedom fighter genuinely ọha ma nọ na prison. Ihe unu ji na-afọta ọnụ asị ihe nwoke pụta na-asọta ọnụ ọdụto na onwe asị nwoke unu bụ onwe ihe unu mere amụ na ala unu mmiri dịka unu bụ nwoke amụ na ala mmiri ka unu bụ ọ bụ nweghị nitin unu menwuru ka lida unu pụta ihe unu ji tọn aga isi m.
Oluchiwa God, thank you so much for joining us in day one. Maazị Kai, well done. I greet you and dear friends. God bless you, sir. Thank you. I notice your presence in day one. You're welcome.
Na-ekwutozi ya onye mme ihe ojii isi na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, o kwesịrị ịdị like that because ọ sị na ya na-agọ na ya nọ n'ihu ọgụ. O wepụtara onwe ya openly. Chineke mere unu ebere. Ehụrụ nnuwewu ndị Igbo obere oge ka ọ fọrọ aga m agwa unu agbasi unu ike o nwere ihe mere Maazị Nnamdi Kanu achọ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu taa ma ahụ ya ehụrụ unu nwa bụ ndị Igbo ehụrụ unu nwa bụ ndị Igbo ihe ga-emekata unu ga-atagide ahụhụ ma unu nwa niile bụ ndị bidoro ihe Biafra anụ ma unu nwa niile bụ ndị kwadoro the man duzi ugbu a n'odulaladis unu agharịpụ the man unu ga-atagide ahụhụ unu ihe na-ga-emegide unu Nigeria gọọmenti ga-emechi unu ihe like this unu amara na ọ na-eme unu ga-ata ahụhụ. Some of them na-anara ego na-eri some of them nara ego ha ebitere ya nwanne ha dito onweghị ihe ha menwere ịzọpụta Maazị Nnamdi Kanu onweghị ihe ha menwere ka the whole world mana ọkwa Simon Ekpa na Ngozi Orabeeze na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu bụ ndị ọbụ kwuru okwu the whole world nji mara ha ewu Biafra taa. Biafra child nwe ekwensu ọgụmama vidio asị m na ihere ga-emegbu naanị na-asị na onowu general for what? General fashiri social media for talk social media ọhịa ijikwuru general ọ bụ ihe ka unu ga-eji sọpụta onwe unu lekwa ụmụnne unu a na-agbalachi ha na South Africa ọkwa South Africa si asịla onye ọbụla ala ị maala ụtọ ọ ga-adị gị tomorrow inu ncha anyị niile nọ na mba niile dị iche iche unu amaala ụtọ ọ ga-adị anyị na unu echi n'ihi na Igbo aghọọla a disgrace to the whole world n'ihi na onweghị ihe unu menwu. Ndị Yoruba na-abịa ịgba unu tatarara ka nnụnụ cherenụ ka ihe mee Maazị Nnamdi Kanu iwu bụ na mmadụ ga-anwụnụ enwere ike ịchọ ya tumoro ahụ ozi ya kedu ihe ọdọ ga-abụ ebumnobi unu kedu ebe unu ga-agbago ọ bụ unu kwugidezi otu unu na-esi ya n'azụ emechazi ugbo unu asịzi na ọbụ ya based on Judas Iscariot based on oge nke Jizọs Kraịst na ndị na-eso ụzọ ya ndị na-eso ụzọ Jizọs Kraịst ọkwa agharịpụrụ ya so ọ bụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu onye afarukwu ibe ekuku na-aga agharịpụ.
No, my brother, thank you so much. Ikwu ya ka o sue suppose ede ntị gaa n'ife abụrụ maka ogbu ada ọ na-adị mma mmadụ ikwu eziokwu kwuo ya just kwuo ndị eziokwu dozie n'oge ka enu gbara gị akaebe ka na gbara gị akaebe ọ sị fada nọ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu Simon Ekpa na Orabeeze ma ndị na-ekwu okwu eji amadụ bịa na oifere ka Biafra kịta ndị nke anyị bụ general Okay, let's move to another thing, please. Let's hear from this one.
Gwa Maazị sị na anyị need ịgbakọsọ everywhere. Na full anabatala. But today, onye will change here was a special advisor to Igbo's affairs. Maka ọdịmma ndị Igbo. Maka Igbo na-aga n'iru na we can't allow all this in that pop to begin to allow for our people. Ali Igbo, they have taken our Igbo back. This is our land that is like a meme for how many years now? Because of IPOB, they have set us back. A man no we were not have because of 1 year long. A mom one you were cool, I'm to Nejemi, I'm him just say Mununo. Or give you Mununo, eh? And a man of Kafa Lekuna Anyao. That's because of 1 year long and again that was a matter I can say okay because you know you don't use me and dump me. Yes, let's listen to her voice. Let's listen to her voice.
Before listening to her voice, I want to remind you before now I told you about this woman. Now no kepu na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu kola anu ya. O ya na. Ya bi weki ya. According to Metuna, all the work on the able advice before. Kama ma kage suwe protect goes into flying na work no working na buy. Man not talk it to akuru no na. She did very. Okay, just let me take it back a little bit. So you hear it again from Metuna, not from me. Don't say that kind of person. You hear it from this one.
Let's listen to the voice now. Yeah, one day go Maazị sị na I need to ịgbakọsọ everywhere.
In Ania.
A full anabatala.
No, those so you advice. Ịgwa Maazị na I need to ịgbakọsọ everywhere na full anabatago. O go to the Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ga bend down nowhere. I tweeted it on my ex. Uche and this lady happened to be one of the most dangerous trap facing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ịchọrọ ịwụ na ịchọrọ ka egbuo gị ba ịgba gị ewe ka ịchọrọ ka egbuo gị ba igbu gị mma. Choose ofu. Ọ maka ịchọrọ isi na wee gasị ike ka ọ na-egbe. Choose ofu. Fana bakwa ọwụ. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu magburu nke na-agagharị na street n'akara akwụkwọ nọ n'ime ọfịa. Kpọọ ya wife. Buru ya wee narị ya. Nwa pidgin. Ụmụ pidgin na David ọfụma. Buru ya wee buna. Tata ha na-agwazi gị na ya bụ gịnị kọsọ coach gịnị kọsọ na abụ self. Na ya bụ no motivational coach. Something like coaching. I don't know what nonsense she claimed that she is. You know, my brother Frank Okoye, Ndewo, I see you. One love. Today, I'm happy that Methuselah is saying something about what I normally told you also here about this Adam Moa na Najaba. Get.
But today, I know they change. There was a special advisor to Igbo's affairs, Makodema Mandibo. Makibo na Ganiru na. We can't allow this and that pop to begin to allow for our people. Alibo, they have taken our Alibo back. This is our land that is like a meme for how many years now? Because of IPOB, they have set us back. A man no we were not have because of 1 year long. A mom one you were cool. I'm about to need me. I'm just saying muno. Or give you muno eh? And a man of Kafa Lekuna anyao. That's because of 1 year long. And again, that was a matter I can say, okay, because you know, you don't use me and dump me. Yes, let's listen to her voice. I just come be the walk show the hand.
You don't use me and dump me. Another work and banana in easy marriage everywhere. You might not marriage car, easy web marriage. Oh, why is good to get. Oh, no, man, I don't go, you don't know, like it was. You know, I will marry you, I'll marry you. But then, no, that guy, those again, those is the marriage I forget. So, I'll go to the man, no, the watch, don't even people. I'll try to know what the maybe look here. And then, I need to get I'm not going to go Ghana. We need to know which of them. But you know, I know that some of you don't believe me when I was telling you this. But get another guy now. If you get on and Kenyan Baba, you look at anybody. I'm planning to go there. I'm planning to go there. Come on, go back to Ghana and this handsome man. Now, Sunday, Sunday, in the Avaruki meeting. In order that kind of thing. Oh, July, but I touch. Imagine, but I can deprive boy. Because I'm a boozer, you know, oh, then I get a go away. I defend you. So, I'm more that now, not rank. If I never get a uche na we was aka na was any man and I got that guy. I'm not going to na nke ka mma nke bụ eziokwu na ene ya otabo if you wait here na arụ ị na-ajụ ke mmadụ ka nọta no page this woman ụmụ ba ga kwani on mama ga put ka solve all this problem once and for all. Maybe can Imangan because Matagana Gachana about ruling. I can say, Obuna will rule. Come, Mamma, this do managa. If you know, you back or that is also the case at officer. Or Chogia, or if you look at our woman and Kaya Baba, or to Coco. Now, what if it could be just one video, Yamba, Yamba, men come mana. Oh, good fair Ghana marriage issue. You want to go? Yani eba ki we ani the video. Man, I'm going to get you don't understand. And if I want about to Moabna, If any way, you will find out pretend, now pretend. He push you for more. Oh, quick, a black cookie now, or say, or Magana bucket get, or Magana bucket. Or was it the men he found we will be, or was it get that time? And that one, him and camera, and oh, he may have one mistake, he may get. Oh, my, that once, just how are you getting? Or sneak when you marriage. How are you getting? How about that somebody they okay? But you not end up a balloon. You should not get before them. Oh, they know we are here, we are very hitches skin, and everything. Then call them back. All the guy cartoon SMS. Enough here. But you know, you take this high quality cream. Game make you work for another than I can ask you taste as so good. For where Umoki book up my family on the check character guy first. Check ABC, man, my maggot wed, bag a touch of my before marriage. Our boyfriend, girlfriend is a car boyfriend. Anybody can get involved, you know that. Manota Hanawaketa na Kakugu soya. Umoki, no matter the level, no matter if now on my phone, they all need. And the Umoki was good to keep Bazwa. Magarom why buy actually bawa. Oh, it was about them why you book as an academy. But there, if to work you was really expensive, kids why you was really expensive. Always some what we women they got forget that. Far prefer the single than if you know come no matter the devil able to live outside the land, they will not go. They want to stay in the land. All of them why man I like. Why am I that na nibo ba nibo? Yeah, obolo oye ofe manukwe go ne ibula spaghetti katika na wa ofe mba. Imagine you level. And all go ga build yourself. It's expensive. Obolo cha buta. Ogabo me among manager based on the reaction. Maybe the master can agwa marriage. Manobu be any doesn't manage no ga agwa not like the judge. Therefore no ga agwa marriage. Among the master can in the gear malo the mother. You can't hold it because all will hot temper. Which man not matter to the break size. I'm not going to master can turn under the shot. Because all you can do can matches too. Or my booty and body. There's any one I Nama Namibu, if a name or sumo, or what a wine be sell, the girl going from him by this woman enough now from base. Manogan on a bow, my if a name or sumo, carries it or sumo. Even a better back, even a better back, even as long as I touch on a back marriage. Now by now, self, now I'll get what I can go be ever. Or your man don't go to a mother than another. She didn't get well about it. Which is she, why also they protest you? Now, no, like go up na neighbor. I want to then have a prophetess. I beg you, lab be fed in a motor by a motor.
The caller on Skype, I think.
On Skype.
Hello, Uche. Shama Morales. I'm back now.
All these useless ex-members of the US now, Hannah Shai see her post.
Yeah, in Enugu. I am calling to sort of reiterate what a big sister, Sister Rita, has been saying all along. And I want our people to kind of sort of understand, like, how serious this is.
Very serious.
Unless you come back here, unless you get to experience this on a daily basis, I don't think our people are understanding how serious this is. We are in a state of emergency. Every single day on Radio Biafra, there's news about Boko Haram advancing and coming close and taking over churches and doing everything like all around, and our people are still sort of silent, and they call and nobody wants to know what are we going to do.
What are we going to do?
This is the second phase, but I don't think that people understand.
You understand what is going on?
Hey,
do you know what I'm playing this?
Now I understand what is playing now. This woman called Mashanakano during the she called Mashanakano during the live program, and she was talking about Boko Haram, that we should do something. Okay, this is interesting. In fact, I will keep this one. I will keep this one. In fact, I will tag her because I just find her on X. I will not tag her this video. Then purposely tag this video to her. Okay, that is making more sense. It's making sense. I swear that manager,
listen for you people now. So when you see them talking, because of Igbo people, we cannot wait and see these people to destroy our land.
Our big sister, Sister Rita, has been Shama Morales. I'm back now.
All these useless members of the US now, Hannah Shah is her post.
Here in Enugu. I am calling to sort of reiterate what our big sister, Sister Rita, has been saying all along. And I want our people to kind of sort of understand like how serious this is.
Very serious.
Unless you come back here, unless you get to experience this on a daily basis, I don't think our people are understanding how serious this is. We are in a state of emergency. Every single day on Radio Biafra, there's news about Boko Haram advancing and coming close and taking over churches and doing everything like all around, and our people are still sort of silent, and they call and nobody wants to know what are we going to do.
What are we going to do?
This is the second phase, but I don't think that people understand.
You understand what is going on? You know I'm playing this thing for you people now. So when you see them talking, because of Igbo people, we cannot wait and see these people to destroy our land. A man now, because they didn't marry her. They didn't marry her. They didn't favor her. So you leave me, go marry another person. Okay, I go show you. Upon I just come back to Enugu, make you call radio, tell people that they need to support further because Fulani are advancing. But today now,
see, today now she's number one voice in Yambaba. Okay, for her. Hi, the rate on the Kuberta and the Bogo, Makandi Namaro. If you know, you know. Rate and the Bogo. I just come back from Enugu, and I am here to water the ground because of our marriage. It's again a matter. Oluzo gimana kana kama bulo kena na kala hia nozo buli na le chikono in fact if issue of this marriage agwa gezo adolisi iwo te nke bara guru gaga woke in fact get you know ta kedemma ga kenechibu upon the level of education of mass number and everything two of okay Ugbo na aka ogbutu uche ugbo na aka ekpo ogbutu oburu chama. Owere boge so na dị na nka you must you ga mano ya. Hi. The God has said this one now uche get a second now or what now. Okay, God has don't worry. I will do another program where I will. In fact, we're going to talk about this one. I want my access to this kind of video that the Mr. book now. If I go on a radio Biafra, they back where we want to fly in the book and never I could go make something after motivating. Kita honest na ke ma honest go na ke yamba na ne ba ko mana all the work time I get you by the female. Honestly, to be honest with you, most of these people is they are doing what they do because they are not active on YouTube, they are not active on X. Ebe fan na ko fan ni na Facebook. And the MPA platform get challenge Facebook are once again of our abundant control if they will follow that. Why leaving them If Facebook now, all I need to do is very simple. Begin to attack Mass American and insulting people that they agree. Will give you like Facebook will get promoted more than anything. Because the Yoruba na Facebook Nigeria. Every country with their own quota, like their own quota. People that are working in Facebook are non-local, no longer from America. So the moment you begin to open, if you open a Facebook now to upload or talk about, to even set the record straight, they will shut you down. They will shut you down. So I can watch you a pull weight na Facebook. How about na S? Can you do your na S? Can you do na S on YouTube? They are is it Jovika? Or YouTube or the active na YouTube? Man, no almost 4 different Facebook. Jovika alone. You got the point now, because the platform is working hand in hand with Nigerian government. That's not the fact. Please, you're asking who is this? Please, this one now, which is yes. So, I'm just going to I'm telling you, marriage problem. Once you have another, it is Uche the Lila sister. Na Kai, he said, na Kai, I'm just asking. No, Oya catch or come out of Oya. Oya can have ever. Us never from Mumbai, say. In other, also come out of Oya. Almost the same side with Uche, the same, almost the same height. Oh, we picture again for one day, they can go. And now, so even have what believe on them to another as no and a book. Not to go away, guys. You might, more and I bet you'll be with the Kabubu. If you can have just here, take a 2 feet in between and that's no. You know, can't just wait around wait to know. I'm on my one go, you want the naked eyes of this woman. You will stand in the big. Yeah. What Hachaka or Manchi? You know, you might Manchina. And I'm not Biana, then they said, why can romanticism what they do with Oga, I'm telling you. Oh, marriage, nothing more. I'm happy I'm better with the knowledge. Get.
She's not claiming that I want to open the eyes of our people to see what is going on, including this one they call Urago. They are now on exposure to open our people's eye. You don't know that it's envy and jealousy. I don't listen to them because I know them.
Understand what that means. The second phase, this is not the time for us to be asking questions. This is the time to say, what are we going to do?
What are we going to do?
The writing on the wall has already been written. All the signs are there, but our people are still silent. When I go on Facebook, when I see what we're talking about on Twitter, the conversation is not serious enough. Your people are dying. Maybe they're not calling you on the telephone every day to tell you they are dying, but they are dying. Just
your people are dying. Let me rewind a bit. Let me allow her to roll.
Already been written. All the signs are there, but our people are still silent. When I go on Facebook, when I see what we're talking about on Twitter, the conversation is not serious enough. Your people are dying. Maybe they're not calling you on the telephone every day to tell you they are dying.
Madam, but who is unaliving them? You on Radio Biafra. Colin, you say you are in Enugu right now. That our people are dying. That we need to do something. We don't need to come out and begin to talk. But today, now those people are calling that the people are dying. They are the ones that are unaliving them. Do you see why you never hear a man or give where I'm come?
I'm telling you.
Now I'm about to cook Nabalia.
Hi.
You gotta get away never one. Oh, Bahanino. But almost 80% of them are like that. Hell, I am out of a child negotiation. You're niche. Can we care pull them? I love her. She could love one Maria war now. And you're going to now. Yes, on your hand, they progress. They popular. Oh, you're going to work you. I suppose to be the wife, so that I'll be addressing dear friends. I came back all the way from America and I was speaking with my phone. Yet I was abandoned. Okay, I will show him. That's why when you see them talking, get as man there with the conscience. You don't know where the angle they are coming from. Somebody is in prison. They are still talking about life imprisonment. They are still even insinuating about unaliving him. Yet you still see them coming out and talking. Now the guy is a criminal. You will be asking as a brother or sister. You don't know what is in their mind. I don't know. Any question the lawyer. Gig alonios. Be abonya he question na hobby mere cake for the wedding ceremony. Man, I each or either see Jiraka Gualili. So, how the Radio Biafra couple? And on about whichever four with the one holding Radio Biafra at that time.
But they are dying just to get in the car to go to a meeting to another state to talk to our people about Biafra. That will sit in the car for 2 hours, get there to talk to people, and they keep saying, but what are our brothers and sisters in diaspora doing about it?
What are you doing about it?
We have done the rallies already. We have spoken to all our friends overseas. We have done the May 30th march. We have done everything that we can do. All we're asking now is for our brothers and sisters in the diaspora to do their bit.
What is that?
And come and do what they are supposed to do.
Like?
Which is to help to contribute to this defense fund.
Defend fund.
I swear video maka. O tena na yo Chineke kedin ona why ebe this na na mother can no na-ekwu okwu wo be anything na obuna oyo obuna wo this video wo this video why Chineke ga-agozi gị church ogbasabe on amam Twitter handle Nzetobe nke a na-eme na si bu ya masị maka nnadụ ka ya gbuo any the wo the video attack ja fa gị. Because this Oboga if una bareba, this village Oboga na barrier, Oboga people need to hear her voice. If you are just imagine, kill the life which live in one. You could even do now. But in a choka, the master on the car. Oh, let me ask you, what is going on in Imo State? Nequia. Oh, now Edith come that video. Let me check. Let me go to my
She said we need to pay for what? This is the name. Defense fund. What is the fund for? To defend ourselves. That is what it's called, defense fund. So she is not happy. There are people are not supporting. Our people need to start supporting to pay money to buy guns and bullets. A lot of their voices, even the one of Uruago. Hapo. I don't have good though. I get collect on internet. I can learn internet. Internet is a very good guy. Internet does not lie. They will just keep it for you. This since I'm talking now, it will be there tomorrow. Internet is there. It's okay. Let me not. I'll put it. I'll cut her voice, put her picture, and just post it out. That's what I will do tomorrow. Maybe one day she will jam it and understand that if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be hanged today, which is not possible, the way they are insinuating, them themselves will also be hanged. Nigerian government if Nigerian government did not do it, the people that will do it will volunteer themselves. Court one on this side. Couldn't record there. This guy down. The guy is giving us trouble. I'm gonna pause it here a while.
This is very serious. I don't know if people want, if we need to get to a point whereby Boko Haram is going to come to all our individual homes and start burning things down for people to wake up.
Wake up.
Every single day that I listen to Radio Biafra, I have to tell you that I get depressed. I get depressed because I don't think that our people are ready enough. I don't think that they want this enough today and tomorrow.
Yes.
How are we going to get Biafra if nobody's doing anything about it? The time for false pleasantries is long gone. I'm not here to be nice about the state of affairs. You want us to do this, and we are trying to do this. There are people on ground training, and these people need your backup. They need your support.
Yes.
This is not the time to call on air and greet everybody. This is not the time to call on air and talk about the things that is not going to help us to get Biafra.
Yes.
We cannot sit here and Boko Haram is doing whatever they can to establish their ideology and take.
Okay, you want us to be like them. Ah. You want us to be like them. Hey, one man score. Come the diagram
over this country. And we just sit and we just talk and we just discuss and we just debate and we just argue and we just say and we pray and we hope and we wish. That is not going to get us Biafra. Action is going to get us Biafra.
Action.
And I'm very disappointed because our men who should be pushing this, who should be championing this, who should be asking, calling.
Since Metitra Chigari, no, we become bad. Olu was a younger than because I did before. If for job before different consequences happen no. Before now, these guys are Captain Kanike. Manaketa, look at him. This is not our bubble. Because if for job I'm not on I'm telling you. Kita in Africa or because so was the last mind. In a kitik I'm not the last mind. Don't put your organ about what if Obi Joe your he looked younger. Before the winner got ilu and na bawafma. Enough your afon I think can Makayawana like a keeper, for I don't like keeping. You have to go, yeah, I didn't know it. Make all the get before this Koyana, you do the great na Kubi and Kabikon. Manolukus is very good on another soul of ma. If for it chicken Lazula. That's what I can tell you. Even before last week, those about a while on I if like me, okay, kuna those that they could have now I don't come surprised. She was not the young girl. Manaketa is in there. Do guy no what can do? Yeah, quite no gonna bow you British self. No even no go if you can't leave British. No we are over the self. Why can't catch or can't last back to the where because man voice here. And then because can do that enough to see you week voice and rapport as open their one that apparatus.
Every day on air, what are we going to do about this defense fund? When are we going to donate money? People call on air every day. They call the office lines, they call the studio line to ask for account numbers, but they never ever get back to fulfilling their promise to IPOB. It is very bad of us.
Yes.
Is this how we're going to win a war?
No.
That we have to call on air every single day to talk about a defense fund that at this point, every single Biafran in the diaspora, that should be your main priority. I don't care about conferences. I don't care about meetings. I care about what happens to my people because I gave up everything to come here, to be with my people. To make sure that this Biafra that we are pursuing, this Biafra that we so believe in, this Biafra that we want.
Open and get this thing from put online. I can be with some of the her videos now. Keketa, you get here again, guy that the if I never Lazula, about going to be honest about lack of education. I don't know about when they are provided like that. Lazula, come educated Lazula. You can see. Honestly, these people although I will still react on this video again because I did not play it. I just saw her picture, in the background. I said, okay, let me know what is going on here. Then with this right up here, Chipo Jenja Deba. Can't we assume by now? Come on, even Miss Metukuma, I know about it. Now look at it now. Look at it now. Hey, negative.
To come, that it comes.
Child.
Not because we are hoping and because we are praying. This is 2014. Today is September 1st, 2014. If you do not remember anything else that I ever say on Radio Biafra, remember that our timeline is dwindling and we are not doing anything.
At all.
I am tired of the talking. I am tired of the back and forth. I am tired of the waiting. I am tired.
Oh, you are tired of talking. Okay, each Rambo style. Ha, onyendu how go to what you ege will help people who have a tea quick on wow. Hating have a blame wagger. Always, those of you that are listening to me, always do what your mind tells you, okay? The go to Shabala, I'm happy you could date. I saw concocted the audio. Who could date?
Tired. I am sick and tired of our men not doing much. They're just talking. We have to do something.
We have to do something.
This is very, very serious.
We have to do something.
When we go to the churches to talk to our people say, oh, God forbid. The God we serve will never allow Boko Haram to come, but they are coming, and they continue to come. And they will come in front of your homes, and they will burn down your homes, and they will burn down your houses, and they will burn down these same houses that you're trying to save in Abuja and in Lagos, and you will do nothing about it but hope and pray that God is not going to allow it to happen. God is allowing it to happen because we sit idly by and we wait for these people to continue to kill us and subjugate us, and we sit here and we are debating and we are talking about what is happening everywhere else, but in Biafra land, I am sick and tired of it. We have to do something. The time to do something is now.
What do we do now? Can I push in a cool on social media? It's a one of people. You get my problem. If you start listening to people without having your own mind, if there's no clip to provide this idiot behind me what she said in the past, we are gone on Zegra. Nnamdi Kanu, yes, and IPOB, they are the one on our life in Igbo land. We must make sure our Igbo remain peaceful. Nnamdi Kanu. Whereas she's the one that is saying she's not encouraging. She's tired of too much talking. We need action. We need defense front. Because the Boko Haram are coming. Oh, Mazen are kind of convinced that the Boko Haram are coming. You say you're on ground, that you're seeing what is going on there now. I met you in a keyboard, sir. Man, I movie Nabia. I'm a movie, cartoon movie. If you know you don't want to we will follow you inside the pit toilet. Stay clear from our leader. Whether you are a man or a woman, you felt that maybe you roll and hide your mother and I want to come and talk to people that I just need I got power everybody else. I know you know I got no oh today kind on social media. People know me that know me. I don't function yeah man have area. John. But I'm the apata standing. Man we balo. Headline mona the chawa okay. He got a game chance for 2 weeks, 1 month to give inside. I can't quite hear. I'm a media 100 white. You know, if you like white before my girls drink. We are on, we are working. Our business, I name a business. Our investment, I name investment. Things are working. Here are about extra curriculum activities. That's what we're doing here. So I think enough of this here now. What do enough? Going to talk about where small. Is she enough? I think enough of her jargons. What?
Who are doing everything that they can to make sure, to even if it's just to ask questions about the affairs here in Biafra land. And then I challenge you to learn from the women. Find out what is going on. Or otherwise, this Biafra that we are pursuing, we will sit here and we keep talking about it, and we will keep hoping about it, and we keep dreaming about it, while everything else is going down. There is nothing that is working here.
Sorry. So we're marginalized.
There is nothing that is working here. I see 5-year-olds that are on the road begging,
Try.
and I ask myself, when did Igbos become beggars? When did we become a people with no shame? They're able-bodied people.
Nah. The marriage at this request button.
Streets coming up to your car and begging for arms. When did Igbo people become so desperate that we beg?
It's okay. Abel, get yourself together. Get yourself together. Get yourself together.
Hey, God.
Get yourself, Chioma. Get yourself. Don't cry. Don't cry. We'll do some.
I want to this guy. Hey, now tables you put this interview, this call. Anyway, oh, that if it's supposed in that, people can be funny. People. All right. Like I said, we are coming back to this program. If we can feel like we are coming back, I will give you some of the Lazuba that speak English. Lazuba, this is Lazuba. Exactly, Lazuba that speaks English. Don't worry, we are coming back to this program. I'm gonna go see if you why I'm go so far. All the very hot on my Facebook. Keta. This is I get okay for all the very hot on my Facebook. Oh, you're gonna try and I no put Thomas and McCann interview. Orlando, you're there reject the question. Oh, no. As long as no Mas McCann can put. Oh, yeah, then no Thomas, oh, John Mas McCann go to that. And then no. If I think don't worry, no Mas McCann, no job on maybe no someone no nearby Maka ESN. Okuma we are Gigi, no Goda. Oh, yeah, man, no, if you know, we'll go if you don't know. They had to go tired of broadcasting. They had to go tired of going online. That I'm all getting okay. Today, now what's it that now? If he's a quiffy in the Queen Support Master, not because of novel of village. And the annoying part about it, on a good thing. You know, cannot talk with him for where Bamon go live. And this is no way, instead of him, media appreciate. Oh, Balbu to get a keloni, but now what the frontal loop and now this is bad in the gango. This is bad in the gango. I swear that one man's food is another man's poison. Yet there's any other. Oblijo. Oh, you can't protest and more can and all come and eat your dad junior than Yawo. It's just that whereas we just on the other side now working that now he's not the type of man I want. I'm a good of man. I'm on maybe which no matter than the man more the guy now. Or born down now no any me hena. Gakiam. I shall make buffer. Mana opera something on no no. So anything is possible. Man, no quote audio.
Yes, Sandy, okay? Don't cry. Don't cry. They are on a life since 1966. Please. But even here,
can you confirm if I'm Kumaka Metisela? Metisela 2022, 2023, 2024, or the same Metisela we have? Can you see how fresh this guy is now? I am an autonomous beacon. We can afford that now. If for how nice this guy is now, okay, because if for John I come and cow. Because before you can you sleep? You can't man alone now. Obiana go gika, Oyena again, Oyena in the new name. The imago with your full of height. agwa gị na ị ga-fly tomorrow ichiri obi n'aka obi a na-akwụ gị ka a na-akwụwa ebe ya na-akwụwa bandị ọkụ na afọ ụtọ dị n'anya na the same thing to Lazuba. Oh wait, somebody just sent the name of picture of Lazuba a few years ago, 2021, 2018. If you say boy a babe, a man no oh okuka na kacha aka na village opoeka o get develop another give na boy finger imago this another ka imago kwọ na otuputa nke na akpọzi nka n'akụkụ ya gosi gị na ọkụkọ aka na ọka na nka ịmụda ọka na-ekwu maka ya ọgbakwala ya asị na emekwu ọkụkọ native fowl ndị be anyị o wee eji ọ ga-anọpụta otopụta ụkwụ ọzọ n'elu ụkwụ ya ọ level Lazuba nọ ya Lazuba akaja na akaja mana efu ya 2018 2021 ịkacha na obere nwa Sweet 16 ị mara na mana since obido tiezi aka na ya na-ama aka you go see I go show you ama na betasi na ahụ n'ọkwa na ahụ na ma ka ị na-efe isi kpakpa ka ndị ma na monitor gị na-afụkwa na arụkọ ọrụ gị na-afụ na itiri gogo itiri itere kọsọ everything about you gara akụ ọ ga na-akụ hands down dust a na-eme gị n'isi isi ga na-ekwo dust ọ na-abasị gị yes nna bai ego si at these two pictures with just interval of how many years ị ga-ebe aka n'isi maybe I will do the comparison because I now have some of her old picture now. Somebody just send it to me. But I don't want to bring it here now in this program, so I will not complicate the issue. These are about what we have for now. Make sure that you name with Akage quarter. Maka emebara the voice note before. I told the voice note later.
Yo, no, ebere amanaghị eshie anụmanụ ebere Chineke agbaghị ọkụ.
And I asked myself, when did Igbos become beggars? When did we become a people with no shame? There are able-bodied people who can be fighting for Biafra right now on the streets, coming up to your car and begging for arms. When did Igbo people become so desperate that we beg? The time to do something is now.
Hold yourself, please. Hold yourself.
The time to do something is now. The time to do something is now. This is not the time to pretend. This is not the time to argue. If you want to help your country, if you want Biafra to come, this is the time that you do something.
In another voice, why die? Why this thunderous voice of our sister? A matter of voice, the man this man na more can let. The same thing Lazuba. My language is not Lazuba. Lazuba has English. Lazuba that speaks English. I want if I have education. I'm telling you. Yes, my brother Ocean Monster. He's trying. He's trying. But don't for he knows. But don't pin a man to opening at video why Bubutia more of it. Bubutia only the Remarcos, only the remake by film. Because Duman, hey, I call it Adroman Chacha. All one run. Anyway, I got better on match. I've this program, I got better on match. And we will dig more to update everything. We will dig more.
Biafra is going to come only if we do something, and the time to do something is now. If there is anything else that you do for the rest of the week, you ask yourself, not what Biafra has done for you, but what can I do for Biafra? Thank you so much, Uche, and I do still greet every Biafran that is listening to me this evening, wherever you are. And thank you so much for your continued support. And
funny enough, Uche before today is also telling you that that even it's an insecurity and buying no sign no more the supreme liar, not the supreme liar, and his boys are doing this. Uche before one of the buy but I head bridge get protest a blend them at the cocker. I swear and nobody will conscious. On a minute say some of these people to go to myself and any weapon guy. Manokwanaka, another game you were Makandi the can kind report or now you go die. I'm just to tell you. Man, if you know something to do it when you have the time. On a ball for a job, don't start any criminal activities. In another voice, this woman very very loud today. What is the voice now? Working now. Now that for what I defend over Faketa on the web and on the person. You are Jack and Faka now working any tribune there. No why Jesus. If on a time don't finish any with abo, not if you must American like maybe as a tough woman, maybe. Today, marriage I got also the referee Mangapatu. So that's somebody may trade by better. Yamoga can you get Kai Pacoy on call the Kawifeme? Ikego. I will lead you.
So I'll rest my case for now. Thank you so much, Richard.
Thank you, Chioma, for that. That is our sister Chioma Melodies from the Indigenous People of Biafra office in Enugu, our headquarters.
It's okay. This is just to tell you that a lot of people you see today that are condemning our leader, one thing or the other is affecting them. Biafra.
And Methuselah, please, if you have you can go to can't you come here the platform and wipe out. I believe because you guys your social media as of that, I believe that you must have some of Ike Guru Ago's program. In our that because now they claim that is smart. That beat smartness of other people. If you have it, also bring it on. In the and there I will have a river goddess in the building. I greet you.
I greet everybody at the comment section. All protocol observed. Mazaka Ekenem, the quick one. Na henka carry na carry no. I have too much. Amage bag a bide. Ibia na nkesi na abu obilo ina anụ voice mmadụ ga-eji asị gị were ihe ị nwere dị mma were ya rụọrọ Chineke ọrụ. Ụfọdụ were ihe Chineke nyere ha were ya na-arụ arụrụ ana. Obilo Chineke bụ obilo anya nọrọ onye na-amahọ ige ntị very well attentively try to pick out something. Obilo bụ sabo. I'm sorry to say that's my own opinion. Obilo mbu okwe my agent nke kajara kaja. That is, if ọ pụtara ọ na-eme right now, ha niile achịrịcha na microphone, kwụnye n'isi, were speaker kwụnye n'isi, na-akọ ka mbụ. My prayer n'elu ụwa Chineke mee ebere ka Maazị Simon Ekpa ka ọ pụta. Simon Ekpa ịba agụ nwa because you dictated these people on time. And the truth in you, which is the light in you, dimmed their light. And they say that they are underground. Then they have looked here and there. There is like nobody. Then they now, come out. But all the chakwama. Then another thing, if you Maazị Kai alụlụana, okwefuru mmadụ ime ife ọjọọ na-egbu ọ na-ata arụ. Igwu na akwụkwọ nsọ si na obiọma na-eme ka mmadụ gbasie ike, na obiọma na-eme dịka ọgwụ mmadụ na-ahụ a na-agbasie na arụrụ ana na-akpọ mmadụ nkọ. Like what you said, yes, also get free. Methuselah is like he renewed himself. But Methuselah, you still have one thing you cannot run out with. You can't run away with it. If you're standing on the truth, come out and stand on the truth. Because all these things you people are doing is like we are hurt. Like we have wound. I always say it, all work and no play make Jack a dull boy. It's like a fun. We are now having like, it's a kind of fun. Onye begida arofugidi ofo. Like this thing now we play is like fun. But you know the truth. Why can't you come out? All this while, Methuselah, you are doing this thing. You've not come to identify with the truth. What is on board? The USB that is on board, the Simon Ekpa of the stuff you people treated wrongly. You've not made it as a point of duty on your platform. Yeah, we did this. How are we going to correct this? Until you people start doing it, until you do it before deliverance soon. Yeah, are they complete? One thing, imecha inwere ike ichefuo, mana onye imere echefuru. Then this woman now a play onwekweni ihe anya eje ha afụ. This girl that wear t-shirt now, no, I didn't get what she said, but the little mwetere, she was asking a tangible question. She was asking them a tangible question. People like this, you will not hear them, they will silence them. Oburo nke fa chọrọ ịnụ. Then ọzọ dị ka ibie, ịma mgbe m batara maka na m ebidoro n'isi nji wee jụọ nwaanyị anọ na-agbọ kite na-aba with command and authority. Ọkwa ihe a bụ ife o mechie how many years ago. Now what is she saying now? What she's saying now is different from what she said. Yeah, this video I play now. Ine anyị che ma ọ bụ Uchechi na-ekwu na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu inwekwa eye for ndị dị ọcha, ndị dị ọcha malụ mma. Forgive me. Nna m ị nwere anya for fair people.
O nwere anya for fair people mana ndị ama ọnụ mma na.
Isikwadụ m sị gị.
Ndị amara mma. Ịchọ ịchọta wa chọrọ nwa ọ ga-abụgodo ọ na-aka kasị ọ ka dị mmiri na
powder makeup o nwere ihe dị anyị mekata sị na mmadụ na-agba agba
heavy makeup about nke abụkwa heavy one.
Asị na mmadụ na-agba agba ndị agara ịgba anya ọkụ na ndụ ire lipstik Uchechi otu ọnụ ya dị otu nke a dị ịbịa n'ihu Uchechi otu nke a dị otu a ka ọ dị iwe je n'ezi oyibo Igbo nkwọ ha na-azụ onwe ihe dị iche.
Anọgide nsị megodi imagine goddess na mmadụ na-aba na Nnamdi Kanu na-anụ nwaanyị na-agba two of them abụrụ uye Maazị Nnamdi Kanu.
Nsogbu gara elu ya
aga m ụlọ ọkụ ozugbo.
God, oyibo ha nọ the same thing nọ. No wonder.
Oh, if you call it, I like it if you call it.
Oh, Genede.
I don't know if I get any more how to use vocabulary.
Oh, Genede. Onye nke a bụ lọlọ, onye nke a na-etiwapụ nke, onye nke a na-etiwapụ nke the other side. Metụsala na onwe wọla ajọ nwa amụrụ na ama mmụọ n'efifie ka amụrụ ya ka ọ n'abalị ka amụrụ ya. Metụsala ebe ọ chọrọ ọ bụrụ na mmadụ sị na ọ gaghị alụwo ọ bụ nsogbu. Agarata sị na ọ ga-anụ mụchie oluzikwa n'ikpeazụ o wee bido wuruwuru. Ọ bụrụ na ọwụ ka ahụkwa m ihe ebe na olee ihe unu hụdara n'ahụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ala efuole. Hi.
The master prophet na Alefuole.
Biko, my dear Madam Origin, I greet you one. Hi, you are welcome. Maazị Ka I chere mgbe ị bịara another day say na ndị arụrụ
But I even gonna stay there. Where are you going? Oh, my begin at about 4 hours now, manual. At least, give you 2 hours. Now come back.
Madam Origin, uche anyanwụ ga-eme. Hi,
I had on their mom way. Something is wrong. Is either Pascom or Recom or here and yes.
Mana ịgwakwa gị eziokwu this lady anụọkwa akadema ahụ ọkwa Chioma ka ọ bụ Amaka ịma ịgwakwa gị Chioma ịgwa gị eziokwu she was the first lady ọkwa ya nwa nọ na line amaghị m ebe Uchechi ga-emechi wee bịa kwụrụ this lady kụpụ ya okwu nke ahụ ka na-ada anyị na-apịnye ọkụ ma ọkwa Madam Origin ọsọ mmadụ na-amanyụ ọkụ a na-amanyụ the thing na-apịnyụ the thing you understand pinyụgide the na ekwere mpịnyụ nwaanyị gbaka si ogene be ha and Uchechi gị nwa na onwe gị nwekwe n'uche ma na ọgụnwa bụ onye kụpụrụ ya na runs that you would have been quiet you understand na ọkwalụ na abụọ oke nwakwụ ụzọ nwakwụ Chioma ejighị maazị Nnamdi Kanu gụnwa na onwe ihe a kpatara na-agụ ọkụ na na-agụ ọnụ biko ọchị ekwe m Madam Origin abeg take over the microphone.
Ụmụaka ha iwe anyị ahụla n'ihe ọkpụrụ ịhụla nọ erikọta anyị nọ here okay Maazị Kai biko ndewo ihe ọma mere let me greet properly. Madam River Goddess, you know our win now. We are here all over the place.
We have sold our sleep. It's
important though. It's important. You know, sometimes you don't know why things are happening. I have realized now that it is not just this PTSD PASCOM people only. It's because people that are supposed to stop them are not stopping them. So things are going. Can you imagine what the option our brother had was this Onye PASCOM and Onye Recom? So by the time you know it, by the time Jahiras, Mazi Kai, I know you're married. The way I look at you, you have peace. That means Onye nana begishi jurioi. So you look young all the time. I'm a Jew. Methuselah, what is shagging you now? Whether he is something positive, though I don't. These people.
Peace of mind, Madam Origin. Peace of mind
is half peace. Yes, is 1/4 peace. Methuselah, you have to have complete peace. You see that you will be talking. Oh, I want this same make look. He's trying to polish himself. Please don't polish physical. Polish brain, mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, anything in a polishing. Do positive polishing all around.
Madam Origin, I will be right back.
Where is Ocean Monster? Lock me out, so you know.
No, I will be right back.
Okay. So, Madam River Goddess, don't go anywhere. Stay here.
Goddess, I see here.
My brethren.
Goddess day.
Okay. I'll be right back, please.
Good. So, my people,
my Obi darling, Obi my darling.
It's true. Okay, so once again, I greet everybody. We are here together to continue to be in the waiting, because this is a very crucial time. I heard the other day that they said they are giving them whatever time slot. Some of them, they are giving them data, they are giving them whatever, just to stay online. So someone has to debunk these lies and to let the people know the truth.
No, Madam Origin, also, You know the one they call Osoji. You know, during their DOS stuff they are doing. That's why Nkana Kalu Ntakalo Juwe Moha Iraq. Remember, it's Kalu Ntakalo that bought them recharge card. Media getting one recharge card. Iraq. Now they have forgotten that in a hurry now. Then this Osoji now said, onye ọbụla ha bịawa on board ka na rechargeable nya ka share, let everybody come on board. What are they coming on board to do? Is there anything tangible that they are doing? Had a share recharge card? Is it not the same gossip?
Absolutely, it has to be gossip, because the reason why they will have to, in fact, I don't know the capacity to which they will be talking about, because where our freedom is the level where it is now. I don't know what Osoji will be saying. I don't know. Is he going to talk about getting what do they call it again? Going to diplomatic talks? Is he going to represent us to talk to people that
Ocean Master is here, Madam Origin. Yay!
Oh yeah, good. Ocean Master, I greet you.
Ocean Master, my love. I love you people. I'm a onye ọbụla akpọrọ oh yeah, but no command and control, command and hear. As soon as you hear your name, you answer. Bravo.
Yeah. Thank you.
Please, point of correction. Madam Ojugo, I beg, where are you?
Madam Ojugo. Madam Origi, Madam Waloji na-agba ụtụ.
No, that woman's voice sounds so beautiful. I think she's a beautiful woman. And
I'm coming there. No, nwere ndị bụ ọjị gbara ụtụ. Ị ghọtago? Ha sị gị nọ nke ya na ọjị ha bụ nke a na-awara nkịta ka eze. Ndị nke bụ ezigbo ọjị ugo chapụrụ achapụ. When you hear that voice, my dear, you have calmness. Madam Ojugo, where are you? Come on board, honey.
Yes, so we're still enjoying the independence of America. America turned 250 years, and today they kind of recap on what's happened and what went on. And that's every day I have, when I listen to them, I know that our own Ofen Kupo, if not for those swimming, to be honest, we are doing great. We have a very good hand. Dr. Ngozo Reboeze is handling these matters very well. So let me go back to Osoji. You see, the honest truth, jokes apart, when you look at the home setting, you see that you have this young man that tall, handsome. He looks at himself. He sees himself as in the category of the boy father. He can take a second position. So that second position or first position is a big deal for him, where he can, onu ashiri yoga bareze. Ono nke Eze kwuru yoga anyị ho unu makwa. I was there when Eze was talking about building new roads and that gives him, that is like heaven on earth for him. Now, if you tell that person you're going to have him to do construction, you just mess him up. So the point is, I'm trying to say is that regardless of the fact that all these people they are doing all this, they're brouhaha, that is the level where they are. I don't know what else you want them to do. The only thing I beg them is please, please, for the sake of these 80 million people, stop jeopardizing our future. Stop ashere. Stop railroading our future. Stop lying. That's 1,005 million they are giving you. By the time we get our freedom, they give you 1 million or 5 million for the rest of your life or for the next 5 years. You don't see another. But when we get our freedom, you are going to be rest assured that you have at least every month. There is opportunity for you to, be safe, for your family to be safe. So stop jeopardizing our future. Another thing I tell you is, do you know that a lot of them don't even believe that we will be able to succeed? So they are looking like, and that is a very nasty.
They don't want to accord you, give you the accolade. You understand me? They don't want to give you the accolade. Rather, let us throw it in the trash. And all these years, they have been causing nuisance. Where is the accolade?
Not only that, I think that is why Nigeria's system have refused to improve the education system, is because that is at the level at which they can subdue the people. Maka otahano now, enyeha 1 million. Agbaha anything agbaha me ha agame. You can't do that to nwa amor here. How hell? Even you as a mother, you cannot manipulate them. So now compared to someone that has lived all their life being manipulative. They manipulate everything. In fact, they manipulate anything around them. They manipulate their wives. They manipulate their neighbor. The way they eat is by manipulation. Now, let me say this to this Obilo somebody. This Obilo man, I must talk about him. Do you people know that today Obilo went to his podcast today? I didn't listen to a lot because it's not necessary. He went to do his state of the art or art of the state about one of the terrorists. Do you know how he started to describe the man? He was describing him as someone that there was trouble in his land in Borno State, and the man wanted to better his place. He was running for election, and let me use one of the words he used. He said that because of what was going around in his area in Borno, that he was angry. He was organized with his boys. Organized. Boko Haram people, they were organized. And he was talking in such a manner, like, I said, so this man has brain to articulate and see when, in quote, someone is trying to better his community, but because of politics, they didn't give him what he wanted. And now he began to act up. This is the same Obilo that was talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and had the audacity to say that the person that fired Mazi Nnamdi Kanu promoting. Now I ask Obilo, whatever which one it is. He said this one you carry your earpiece, a big this and put on your ear and speaking articulate English. If someone comes to that your seat, you're sitting, talking, and now yanks you out, sat down on the same seat, begin to address the world that you are crazy, you are non-entity, you are a criminal. This your eye is it tougher like this, that it was because of your evil that your eye is suffering like that. Obilo, how would you feel? It's one of the things that I keep saying it, because Obilo is in Nigeria. He was born in Benin, raised in Nugu, then started his business, Nandida. He does not have anything to do with Ndowanyam. Any lens he is using to look at in the rising sun will be like people that he does not have anything to do with. His masters and the people that raised him in such a way that the only way they can promote him or the only way they can pay him is by jeopardizing people from the rising sun. Because everything he has said against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is against the indigenous people that want their freedom. I don't know why they cannot really articulate to see and to understand what is going on. It is a shame that he could talk so well of a known terrorist, but his own brother, he continued to join the others to throw him under the bus. And it is a shame indeed. I don't know what to say to this man, except that, I mean, these people are shameless. He eats from shame. The money they pay to him is money that he earns from, railroading and talking bad of his people. It's very difficult, to be honest. It's very, very difficult for you to find a politician from Igbo land that does not talk bad of their people. You people were here when one went to I don't know what happened. They called him up to the dome. When he came out, he said his wife, his son is dancing in the sun, doing macabre dance. And then his son is promoting his agenda, his antecedents. I don't think he is angry at the son, because the son is really helping him reveal who he really is. Because if you go out and tell the world that your wife, the person that raped the wife is the wife, and the children are criminals, and the wife slapped herself. Do you people know there was one song, I'm going to find it. That song was talking about, say, me, I'm going off. Also, now, wherever you are, I greet you. Let me rest in there. I don't want to call his name. That was that is making me proud. Wherever you are, continue your dance. Dance. Your father is enjoying your dance.
Is Ocean Master there? Ocean Master, are you there?
Yes, Madam Origin.
You are welcome, my lord.
Ocean Master.
I was just laughing, I was just laughing, Before
you say something, Ocean Master, Madam Origin, at times you're funny. Somebody's scammer. Also, baby is somebody soludo soloku no kasolum maybe. That's his scammer. Smacked in front of him. You understand? So even the man, this God has a way of paying back. So his own karma is smack in front of him. So also, you don't even know the one is going to do tomorrow.
No, if you put Ozonna, Ozonna and put Soludo, which one will you pick?
I
if
will
they
pick
say,
us, I will pick us on.
okay, now.
But in all things, Ogoro Papia, Soludo, shame unto you, where body, almost sign only. Ndị ọzọ ọ na-awụ ya na-swing waist ya na-agba nnọọ mgbe a kpọrọ Soludo shame unto you ọgba ya nye Papia sign na Chineke na-ele gị. Oh, you're welcome, Ocean Master.
And we greet you on behalf of Obi-Wan, our own person.
One, my darling.
Yes, okay. Yes, we know that Obi-Wan is doing great and all the same alone. You know, I think I will start by saying that Methuselah, one name Melchizedek, only peace as it stands today. And that peace, let me say, Melchizedek, you know, he have slightly fall in the line of the truth, or on the line of the truth. And that brings a good health and joy into his life. So that is the manifestation of what you look, how you are looking at him now, looking so fresh, you know, healthy as well. And that's a great thing. Mana ndị Igbo si na ife ọjọọ na-eri ogwu ya. You know, now come to the woman Chioma. Chioma bụ afia. Chioma nke voice ya pụta here, right? Akwa Chioma bụ afia biko.
I think that's what it said.
Yes,
you can call her English Lasuba. That's it.
Okay.
Oh, Chioma Lasuba.
Okay, Chioma is a wonderful thing. You see, one thing is this: it pains me because now these women with this kind of wickedness, just negodo the apple Chioma, onye nke ọzọ si n'afọ ya bụ Uchechi. Just imagine that. But one thing is this, you know, I am about Mwoke. Most great men, or some great men, now fall carry victim in marital life. You know, I think Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fall in that line as well. Being a great man, being a good man, being a liberator, being a very genuine and sincere person on this planet Earth. One of its kind. It's so unfortunately that he fall into this type of, what will I call it? But still, if you ask me, he stand very good chance as he comes out. Oh, Luche, okay, deal with this Maranabo. And Dohanabo Gejaka Hami on her. Because Mbulumas Nand can, Mputa. Only catch Oka and Wayam, Aganukiam. When cause a man divorces. Wayam no Watanka then. Buon Kitabonia, Bujelo and Coso, Buon Kitabo and Coso, Bujelo and Coso, Bahanam, Madam Mandi, Canabo, Laka, Chipuya, in Puzianabo. Since I'm with the mind to go this level, I don't know much about the Chioma, you know, that of Uchechi. I am surprised that somebody like this Chioma that I had there, I think, yeah, I'm more the first time I know her voice be here. She sounds so good in speaking. No, so no. On a canjon and Kaya form with two of form carrying the voice in one. You know. So it's so much unfortunate that both of them fall into this category, but you can still, find a way to pay them back. Mana onwe ihe ndị nna anyị ha na-ekwu. Ndị nna anyị say that women or a woman can pretend even for 50 years. Even if the mama this trauma, but looking at the message on here about Biafra, looking about the passion or demonstrate here, then we have to today now causing about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What does that tell you? That tells us that her effort of yesterday was an effort of interest. When I talk about interest, I'm talking about personal interest, what she stands to gain. Because I believe when only has Jews, now, somebody who pretends to be smarter than her now played her. Now I thought was there. So that is so unfortunate anyway. But however, I don't know, So in the case of Mazi, in the case of Methuselah, what the river goddess, I know you're fired. But I don't want or say so, you fired him already. Sometimes imana ọkụkọ bata ebe ọ na-amara o egote ọkụkọ ọfụ. So let us use that illustration of ọkụkọ. Ka ebe go that not just bata si afọ ka o were ofu okwu wee kwụrụ emewu anya ọfụma, even if that the truth.
Ọjụkwala ajụ. Ọmụana na Biafra nkịta na iwe dị onye ọbụla ịsụrụ sụpụrụ ga-amụta ga-etie gị na bọtụlụ kpuchie gị jeje dobe gị ebe ya nọ isi a na-eju gị oyi gịnị dị.
Onwere onye bido mma na nke ikpeazụ. So what I'm trying to say is this: ịmago na mgbe ụfọdụ, so far as at this moment they are not standing against us, they are not speaking against the USB declared. Ịmago aga na-emegoro ha nnabata.
There is something Ocean Master. Let's digress a little bit. They are coming small. They are small DUSB. You know Emeka Livingstone, right? Emeka Livingstone.
Yeah. Oh, look
at Emeka Livingstone went to our new license office, and then
before now, yeah.
Yes, and took the flag. Recently, I think 2 or 3 days ago, Emeka Livingstone was making a program. You understand me? Then he had the effrontery to call Ngozi. Ngozi bu onye Muslim, onye Fulani, trying to sabotage. At this point we are. And this Emeka Livingstone forgot the atrocity he committed in the think tank. Then Emeka Livingstone has like also only 1,000 men, only 100 men.
Yeah.
Why I kicked on this or touch on this, they are still far away from the truth. They don't want to come out and say, or that is come in terms with the truth. You get me? So I want about the thing. So we're not going to give them any breathing space. Because this 1,000 men they created, you understand, is a kind like parallel something, maybe to come and if not that God is on our side, it might be able to confusion, like a kind like a man can just waiting here.
Scuttle the thing out of the USB, you understand?
A rapu okay nacho, jejechobo bana, So, but like somebody like Livingstone, you did all these things and everything. Somebody like Ifeoma Ubiko, Ifeoma Ubiko, the husband is in DOS. What if Ifeoma Ubiko was an autopilot? You understand me?
Yes.
Now, Ifeoma Ubiko now has gone back to that DOS.
Wow.
Fought against Simon Ekpa. But initially, Ejiro was like, knowing the right thing, saying the right thing. But when Map and Co and Methuselah and their group now came, you understand, then Ejiro now deviated. Now Ejiro is one of the leader of this 1,100 men. Are you getting what I'm saying? Then in this area, they are the old DOS. When they are they do it as a standby. Even the footballer, and when they are where is that? You understand? Yes, because I get men no ka open has so that anytime that is what is happening now. You get me? Then when you now watch what is happening, you see that Osapolo now, Osapolo said that he is like getting information. Remember, Osapolo was saying about 100 men. You remember? But had 100 men. Then it's like
now. It was his way. The
100 men. If you go think this DOS say declare Carolina has taken the 100 men and the Carolina and Bezin. So all this confusion now is like Adebiane USB. Imago Oya had the focus with this in the new DOS, but we stand where we are. That's why we are saying, you see Methuselah, you see Ma, you understand, you see Achalugo, you see this other lady, Njide Kanaba Winge, nke habu old member, on a how about this new stuff. So they are not yet ready. They don't want to come in time. So that division is still there. If Onyendo has asked them to make peace, where is the peace? So when Bahaja USB declared, they don't even know that like there is nothing like that. We don't know anything about that. It's not existing. You get me? Yes. How can we? Move on.
No, all the good. I get good for and then the cap was you find and then and like the man who the Mokiru Yukatapo, my master nobody, we have or the car on a need to about the barrel.
Hey, I not working here, high body and one. I not be ihu.
Get it back or you look at back again.
Oh, you understand? Okay. So that was it. So for him at this moment, if you watch check a Livingstone, who made that program either 2 days or a day ago, you understand? Still calling Ngozo Arabese an agent. What do they want? Are you getting me?
Biafrans know him already now. We all know him. Anyway, those who listen to him, maybe that man, Maryland, will be the kind of person can again. If not, nobody will listen to him. So, Mecca Livingstone, number one, he started this fight with Mal Simon Eba. He said a lot of nasty things. He went out. Then he went to the Biafran house in what do you call it, Maryland. Dollar the flag up. Baltimore, Maryland, yes. Dollar the flag up. Since then, Arwa for one demand. Yeah, so I am a me and anybody that comes out at this time, try to tarnish Dr. Ngozo Arabese's name. That person automatically have become the enemy of Biafrans in general.
One time.
That is what it is. Then this one that, still not knowing where they're standing, so far as they are not coming against Dr. Ngozo Arabese or this, then we put them on observation. We got to let them continue what they are doing, like what Methuselah did in this program. For me, if you ask me, it's very good. It's part of it. It's part of it. If I were the first time I have a program this woman, to be sincere with you,
last week. I think last week or 2 weeks, Kai made a program. You understand? Where like a call in, only one guy and host to program. Somebody called in. So this woman was like ranting, trying to pull the lady down. You understand me? So I think this is the second time we are seeing but this one now that Methuselah brought was an old
one. Yes. That's what I'm saying. This is my first time for her old program where she was being herself with her spirit. You understand? Before the incident of Bruha of with the So that's a very good one anyway. So Mazikai, I don't know if he's still there.
Mazikai, where are you? Mazikai has gone to the other room.
The other room, okay, one never know them. Or an one maybe. So but however, you see, as it's time to go.
You don't have my another room.
I want to make I want to work on a dime. Okay, but this is a bit for Katana, Ronada Makatana. When you hey, man, open a Jazarum young. You got a good.
No, in their program, the last Methuselah, there is one of their program, the last Methuselah, they say for her call the cook where the cook water more, if for her cook we had the car, utalata, if for her kishia. So, in my Methuselah, the run. I caught has all they move like all they move like a ghost. So we say, okay, wait, here I come. Wait, they like she one, no, they know that. No, we program had about 2 months ago. Hala Methuselah. Yeah, after a 100, kind of 100-man delegation. So the opposite side, when I come to sell on, say if you call the well, okay, no, Taria, no merenka, no merencos, other. So Methuselah, when now, on going how to web, Potazia, no, Dios, on the church, I create of Methuselah is a
fine. Yeah. This is program. He did it very, let me say, excellently. The touch is on the very, very superb. Every woman who see back or add the earlier woman voice in one asaro. Nabia mediocre.
The team arrived from time. Age at Methuselah. One all the Alolan from time go.
Yes,
Alolan, yeah, or Motariata. On where and cannot share. You understand?
The guy, they go see the other. I go out when they go see all the brilliant. Not all me. I observed that from him.
Methuselah, ordinary all color. Mo use na arora na ha biara with the waiting.
Mana enko you mere this woman no fit the of man no.
The woman ga-apụta ka uche echi. Yeah, the woman I keep quiet. I appetize and cow.
The woman, she only mean ya one near what with audio your voice here get aga.
Okay, just you.
Anyway, we do my brother banana Ocean Monster.
What has come your notification in time? Even I'm not now just put on a program.
New platform have fun all on the Ben of Kita. So I'm head that can be defending. Fun all.
I won't even know.
And have fun all. I'm a fan all. So sometimes some days I like just have fun. I try to be quick. Let them just do what they want to do. Last week, one of the other.
Wow. But here, Mama Zika, you see, once you're not anything in them, either in business to either in whatever in them, sometimes if you don't have an attack on it, it seems nobody in them. And once you do,
I can't say happen. We have 500 the first time email, and not email more than 7 times itself.
Yes, sir. I know. Correct. Yeah, that's the most important thing.
My phone, I can't even get my own notification. My own.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I understand.
Now, I'm not very happy now. This program of this evening, and the other one, even your second platform about Uchechi, the bad woman. I thought when you were about 11 hours ago, as a very nice one as well. Or the car, or
one example from the back in there upload live.
Okay. So, or the culture defend where damage control culture defend where still make quite the same mistake there.
I continue about not damage control. If on a she just want to be going to talk again. Right here. On our challenge.
All of them members in the Canadian nature is dealing with them as it stands today. Apart from nature is dealing with them. So, and that nature will continue to deal with them until Mazin Land, the Canada Simon will be free. And the higher they will stay for freedom, Maz Simon and Mazin Land, the Canada. Then the main fire will now consume them.
Okono Manandi no na North Korea, right? As closed as North Korea is, as terrible as North Korea is, you know that there are some people that are working for the government to dish out all the, when we hear North Korea, we hear dictatorship, we hear oppression, repression, regression, everything aggression.
Yeah.
Now,
pure communism.
Here in Biafra land and Nigeria state, you see, these people, when you hear them, that's why I keep saying, like, oh God, it's gonna be difficult for these people to embrace USB, because every of their agenda is Nigeria. They just want Nigeria. That's the problem. They want political solution or whatever they call it. They want to be the pressure group. So when
Nigeria
let me finish. Don't cut me off. When they sold Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, when they were tackling him, when they railroaded him, when Mazin Nnamdi Kanu was screaming, I said, these people, I don't know what they're talking about. Oh. I want freedom. And they were telling Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, this is not how we want the freedom. We want the freedom inside Nigeria. That's just where the problem is. They want the freedom. They want to, these 50, 80 million Biafrans are. We will just gather around them. Aina manual kuna eme naga protest. When we finish protest, akpai yanda akpai memo ndage memo Nigeria nyehego hagakwa collect kwa from us and living large. That's what these people wanted. So and they never, like I said, when you look at North Korea, there are some people that are helping the Jong-un and be punishing the people. These are the likes of the DOS. The DOS are purely Nigeria agents working for Nigeria to make sure that Biafra freedom, what we want, which is to be out of Nigeria, they are working to make sure we do not get out. That's where the issue is. So even when you see them, they say, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, they now get to new DOS. They have divided themselves with the help of Obilo. Obilo is helping them create 3 virtual IPOB, where
Okay.
he now said they are fighting each other. And then they have permanently removed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is Nigeria for you. That's what they want to. They have done this for 60 years. They are ready to do it another 60 years. Except that Agumwai, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, have redeclared Biafra. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa helped us do the referendum, which the outside world have seen that we have peacefully redeclared and we are out. So how can Emmanuel Court looking for how they can make us believe that the referendum is not real, or that the 500 people that went to Finland, that they went there to do jamboree? Can you imagine wickedness? So that's why when I tell you people that these people are wicked and can't repent, they can't, because they are still falling back. They are still falling back to see how they can stop us from progressing. Anybody that is giving them 1 penny, $1 is helping them, continue with their agenda. Their agenda is Biafra inside Nigeria. Our own is Biafra, here we go, voila, we are out.
Total freedom. So, according by Madam Origin, how do you say it? About Nigeria, Biafra inside Nigeria, so or Nigeria. Nigeria Nigeria as it stands today. Okay, for Congo, Okoye, for Nigeria as it stands today.
The bondage knows one thing that is very bad with bondage or this thing is that the people inside, the conditioning. That is why the people outside are the ones that are going to help deliver the ones inside. Because like now, this Obilo, Obilo goes to work every day. If you see where he has his what is this coat, he will carry his coat. Where one hand the jide the thing, name make guy man. Now gone. Or there hanging a script or go against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Oguchae olota ha joy. Umu ya si daddy alota oyoyo. Daddy lay him go tere. Yo ni ha. Oh, I work hard today. At the end of the month, I have Obilo. He's proud of being articulate, and it does not matter how difficult it is. He can find a way to, blackmail and tell the people that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been removed. What they did was it's the same thing. They want to remove Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from the IPOB and confuse the people that IPOB is still in existence, that these criminal DOSs are heading it, and they have this radio where they are now telling you, oh, you people work harder. I keep asking them, in case they forget, I followed up Peter Gregory Obi. The last election, the result is not out, so people know, because the Supreme Court, the verdict has not yet been read. It has not been. They have not read the verdict. So why
they
are you
have not received the certificate of the judgment?
Exactly, whatever that one is. Yes, they have not, and he's running on another one on top of that one. If this thing is not foolishness, I don't know what to call foolishness. If it is not, make I just respect them.
It's really a man. It's really a man that is incapacitated. We think, or may think, that as he stands today, in Nigeria, anybody who reasons in that form, I think that person is not sound in mind, because the history will tell you. Check from Yarodua to Obasanjo, Obasanjo to Goodluck to Buhari, Buhari to Tinubu. Check it and see the trend. Then you go down before after the 19 independence, you know, and you see, these are our people that are trying to create a DOS or resonate a DOS. It's dead on arrival. Mazikai, if you watch the program, there's a program you did. I think that one is before this one or so, where this Metuselakwa, he played a record, where these guys went to Italy. One of them went to Italy, you know, tried to corner them or try to, you know, form them as the old DOS, that they should stand with the DOS. And those guys, if you hear them, on this, no. Keep playing. Na your you get an old program, right?
So on the DOS, the SDOS, they make convince and the family.
Yes. A lot of make I convince and they some.
All time can play, yeah. All time. This is live stream.
Yes, all today come from here. Play. So if you see, if you look at it, okay. If you look at it, if that now some of these guys, they are beginning to wake up, because you cannot deceive people all the time. Sometimes you may try to, you know, confuse people, you know, or try to outsmart some people, but there comes a time you see that your life, it must expire. That is what I've seen that comes to stay. No matter how this old DOS, new DOS, the third DOS, all of them put together, no matter how they will try to convince the people to stand with them, they will always end up in total failure. Mark my word. It will continue to happen like that. And some of the people, if another Avatana USB or maybe Kanani, it's just that some of them, they don't know how to turn back. Some of them are still, you know, wallowing in confusion, whether they get Kamal Simon or Kamal Nande Kanopota. That is what is playing out. But Obukama Biafrans, I mean, in the before, I tagunola. And Madam Origin, you talk about the internet maka referendum kama na ageme na that they are not you know recognizing it or whatever. You see, even the day Makana or this platform, I think he said something about that referendum. You can conduct the referendum by your own self. It is your own fight. Nobody check Nigeria or UN there, because some of them, when you listen to them, they say that they are waiting for UN to come and conduct referendum for them or give them referendum. That is their word.
Oh, yeah, the other 73 countries in UN. UN is 73 years old. UN is 73 years old. UN were there when the first pogrom happened. UN were there when the second pogrom happened. UN were there when 3 million people
were massacred.
With the genocide.
Yes.
When all of these were happening, UN did not, all that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sent to UN, we have not seen any results. Now, as we speak.
Yeah, don't worry, go ahead.
As we speak, Iran is fighting for their lives. It is when President Donald Trump came that we realize you now hear the same thing that is happening to us. You now hear Iranians screaming that it's not demo, there is invader, that these jihadists came and took over their land, took their resources, use it against them, use it to do proxies everywhere. And when you look at Nigeria and Iran, Iran is the one that is providing the sophisticated weapons that is spreading across the world, the proxies. Now, Nigeria is the one that is the training camp, where you have at least 8 international terrorist organizations alive and well operating. So they think that because all this has happened, and they think that maybe by, well, it's a wait and see thing. That's why I have hope that if they finish with the ones that have the ammunition and spreading it, they are coming to the trainers. That's where I rest my case.
Of course. This will, no matter how they try to push, Biafra have been redeclared, and we have made up our mind. There is no going back, and that is what we are standing on. Yes, only sometimes when you look at it, how some of our people are betraying, some of our people, the way we are behaving, but we keep on pushing because we are getting there. The one thing I know for sure is that the worst have passed, in the sense of Nigeria cannot hold us back again. Before, you cannot talk about Biafra in Nigeria or even in Biafra land. But today, look at what is going on. People can boldly speak about Biafra, talk it even in their national television, like that Barrister Darlington is doing when he wants to answer them. So many people as well on social media. That will tell you that at least the worst in some certain, in some cases, have passed. So we are moving. Thank you, Mazikai.
If not for this redeclaration and the referendum, who give Darlington mouth to talk about Biafra inside Nigeria? It's because now we have redeclared. We now have certificates. If you touch any, we can sue you and say, and we have the right to tell them to get out of our country, because now we have our place. Our place is secured by peaceful redeclaration. So those see me, live in the fool's paradise, in your Nigeria paradise. Biafra is not Nigeria, and Nigeria is not Biafra. Biafra is a sovereign nation. Anybody that likes Nigeria, please go to Nigeria.
Exactly. That's all. On our Lagos.
Obilo, make sure you stay in Ibadan. We don't need you in Biafra land.
Diego, thank you so much, Madam Origin and the Ocean Master.
Yes, what are the guys they call?
Oblion and also down like
one of me, a man, one. Heating, and no, mana, no, yes, a boutique. I'm
actually go Jabatan.
Yes, I need to carry on. Yes,
it's wonderful. Thank you so much, Madam Origin.
Thank you, my brother.
My marriage, my marriage, master, my marriage, my dear friend, my demma.
Yes, you made a muddy home again, Mary.
Of course,
and me.
Yes, doing.
All right, thank you so much, my people. And our brother is in wife said that Mazikai, I appreciate what you do for us, though these days work wouldn't let me follow you guys like before, but we are still together one day. Thank you so much. God bless you, sir. I understand because I'm an Aflogo now. I'm somehow all over it I get down. And Magic goes and Kai and there, my brother. Thank you so much. All right, we will end it here to continue tomorrow. God bless all of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time and your support. Catch you phone. Good night to you all. Day one.